by Charlie Stewart State Farm, the Trey White team of RE/MAX Southern Shores, Revolution Mortgage, Elliott Realty, HTC, Beach Benefits Insurance Agency, First Choice Auto Sales, James Plumbing, Martin Heat and Air, Livingston's Cleaning and Restoration, Creative Consultants, Dews, State Senator Greg Hembry, the Nort Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center, Century 21 Thomas, HD Audio and Video, First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork, the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy team of RE/MAX Southern Shores, North Myrtle Beach Bingo, Boardwalk Billies, Atlantic Collision, and Bubba Collins Insurance. Now let's head out to the stadium for the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff with your hosts, Wayne White, Jude Hunt, and Max Smith.
Welcome in, everyone, to playoff football in South Carolina with our North Myrtle Beach Chiefs traveling down the coast to Mount Pleasant to face the Bengals of Lucy Beckham High School. As we broadcast from our vantage point just outside the press box, we are all set to call a game that promises to be an exciting one if you like old school, run it down their throats football. For our Chiefs, the offense goes as number 11, Will McNeely, goes. The 6'2", 225-pound junior has played about every position on the offensive side of the ball except for on the line. He leads North Myrtle Beach with nearly 1,200 yards rushing and 13 touchdowns. Lucy Beckham will counter with a bruising fullback in senior Jake LaMonica. At 6 foot, 215 pounds, LaMonica is a straight downhill runner that has amassed a little over 1,200 yards and has scored 13 touchdowns. Did y'all catch that? Both of these guys are former starters on the defensive side of the ball, but now both lead their teams in rushing with right around 1,200 yards. They both have scored 13 touchdowns. Will McNeely, he runs the ball about 51% of North Myrtle Beach's offensive plays, while Jack LaMonica does the same at a little bit more than 55%. With the offensive attacks being so similar, the winner tonight between North Myrtle Beach and Lucy Beckham will be the team that can control the offensive line and get their guy moving toward the goal line. Of course, both defenses should be prepared for the opposing offense since they basically face a similar attack daily during practice. And this is where you may want to expect the unexpected. Will Coach Greg Hill and offensive coordinator Jody Jenrette dial up a wrinkle in play calling that throws off the Bengals defense? Could that wrinkle be the return of Jaden Wilson, a running back that suffered an injury 4 weeks ago but has been cleared earlier this week to return to action? Either way, this will be a throwback to the good old days of simple, hard-nosed football, and we are here to bring you all of the action. It's do or die time. Win or go home time. No tomorrow on the field with a loss tonight. Whatever the saying you choose, only one team will advance into the second round. Who will it be? That's why we're here. I am Wayne White, and I will be bringing you all of the play-by-play action here on the Chief Sports Network, coming live from our open-air Kevin Barbaro Construction broadcast booth. I will be joined by my broadcast partners, Jude Hunt and Max Smith, as we bring you tonight's game right here on WRNN 99.5 FM and online with live streaming video on the NMB Chiefs Facebook page, as well as the Chief Sports Network's YouTube channel. We are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back here at District 2 Stadium in Mount Pleasant as we continue the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff right here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Us since 1968. Started by Wayne James and now handed down to James Boyers, they offer complete plumbing repairs and services for residential, commercial, new construction, and remodeling. James Plumbing Services. North Myrtle Beach, Little River, Longs, Loris, and Myrtle Beach. Call James and get it done quick and right. James Plumbing, 249-2685. That's 249-2685. For over 50 years, North Myrtle Beach has trusted James Plumbing.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the office of State Farm agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
HTC TV Max is the future of television. Stop paying the monthly fee for your cable box and launch the new streaming services today. Plus, with HTC TV Max, you can record your favorite shows, pause live TV, and start shows from the beginning when you're running late. Visit htcinc.net for a list of compatible streaming devices. HTC. This is life. Connect with it.
Since 1947, Dews of North Myrtle Beach has been providing exceptional customer service, and that tradition continues at their new location, 2203 Highway 17 South. Dews is a family-owned appliance and heating and air sales and service company that also carries hardware. Carrying many popular lines, Dews can help you select the perfect appliance for your budget, and you can trust them with the installation and support. Stop by Dews, browse their new showroom, and say hello to an old friend. For over 65 years, Dews has been there for our community.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
Hey there, this is Trey White with RE/MAX Southern Shores. As a proud Chief alumni, I know the value of hard work and dedication, and I bring that same energy to real estate. Whether you're buying your first home, selling to upgrade, or looking for an investment property, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. My goal is to make your real estate experience smooth, successful, and stress-free. Don't wait on your dreams. Give me a call at 843-421-7544. Your perfect home is just a call away.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Welcome into playoff football down in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. The North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, the number 12 seed in the lower state, facing the Lucy Beckham Bengals, the number 5 seed. And we are playing at District 2 Stadium, Robert Hayes Field. And the stadium is actually shared between Wando High School and Lucy Beckham, and it is actually on the campus, or at least directly adjacent to the campus of Wando High School. Lucy Beckham's actually about 8.5 miles away. So, but an incredibly nice stadium, Jude.
It is a nice stadium. Very, I'm sure probably 10 years ago was very top of the line and everything. A lot of other area schools are starting to come to this level of field, but this is a very nice field track stadium.
And it's also one of those, anybody that has ever heard me talk about people when they build stadiums, they need to actually have somebody that works a game to help them set things up, because we're in an outside area just outside of the press box, because the press box is really nice, but it's only got 4 rooms, which are taken up by coaches and staff, and so we are outside, which is fine as long as it's not raining. I prefer to be outside. Problem is that they offset it back from the press box.
Yeah, it's
so
back behind
you
the
can't
press box.
see all of the field down to our left. So anyway, we can we'll lean over the handrails. We've also got Max Smith, our cameraman, on NMB Chiefs Facebook page as well as the Chief Sports Network's YouTube channel. He's going to be standing right here beside us instead of on top of the press box. So the Three Musketeers all together.
Families all together tonight.
We're going to take a look during this break. We want to take a look at some honors that have been given out to North Myrtle Beach Chiefs student athletes here during this fall season, all region honors. And since we are here with football, we are going to start with football. And the big one, sophomore kicker Nico Miller is the Region 6 Special Teams Player of the Year.
That's very fitting, I feel. He
been perfect on the season.
Really, I mean, I get nervous every time you say that, Wayne, because I think you're going to jinx us. But all kidding aside, Nico, especially in the last few weeks, has really come around and been a very pivotal role in the Chiefs' offense, making sure we get points anytime we get down to the red zone area and really contributing a lot. I mean, just his contribution on kickoffs alone is a big thing, and then adding points in and
4 field goals last week against Myrtle Beach, a 41-yarder the week before that. So congratulations to Nico Miller, our Region 6 Special Teams Player of the Year. Joining Nico on the all-region team, the first one, no surprise, Will McNeely, Brycey Gore for the Chiefs, a linebacker slash free safety, strong safety, basically wherever they need. The senior Brycey Gore, also senior linebacker Mike Cavallini, junior wide receiver slash defensive back now with due to some injuries, but Rio Stevenson, and then defensive lineman turned part-time halfback running back Dalen Bennett. So congratulations to.
So did he make it as a lineman, or
it did not specify? Okay. It just had his name listed. It was not
I'd be
specified.
Very curious to know that.
I would say as a defensive lineman.
I mean, as running back, I mean, just an added feature, kind of added on the last few weeks. Nothing major, but
definitely. But congratulations to those 6 Chiefs.
Absolutely.
On those honors. Now for other fall sports in the girls swimming, Arena Lazareva was the Region 6 Co-Athlete of the Year. Had an outstanding season, senior season for Arena. Still can't get her to do a walking with Wayne, but she doesn't graduate until May, so I'm going to keep asking.
You're so intimidating, man. I think some people just get scared of you.
I mean, maybe I'll get you to do that one. Walking with Jude. Walking with Wayne's too scary for
Jogging
Arena.
with Jude. Jogging with Jude.
Go ahead, whatever.
I won't be able to keep up. You can jog, and
you can jog all you want to. I mean, I'll take walking in the pool again. Girls volleyball ended their season last night. Unfortunately, not the ending we wanted in the state championship. The Lady Chiefs lose in 5 to Woodmont, and Woodmont's first state championship. In fact, we found out last night their first state championship in any sport since 1969, I believe, was the year. But great season for the Lady Chiefs. Look to defend that state championship that they won last year, and fell 15-13 in the 5th set. So just short, but a dynasty that the Lady Chiefs have created. Four straight trips to the state championship game. The honors, Jen Loswick, Region 6 Coach of the Year. Clara Cloninger, Region 6 Player of the Year. Lily Loswick, Region 6 Offensive Player of the Year. Boys volleyball, Drew Brooks was the Region 6 Coach of the Year. And I'm going to come back because I didn't get on this list. I didn't get the all region for those 2 sports, but I will get those. That was not on the on my list. Girls cross country, Fenna Hollow was the Region 6 Athlete of the Year. Also all region, and then the competitive cheer, Kristen Wilkerson, Region 6 Coach of the Year.
Okay.
So, of course, and they're still competing. I think as I did a walking with Wayne with Rafaela Nunez, I think they're state championship is towards the end of November, so a couple of weeks away, still competing as the competitive cheer team, and we will continue to update you with that as we go through the rest of November with our Tomahawk Talks, which hopefully now that things will kind of start slowing down with the end of fall sports and not as many sports during the winter, we will be able to get on a regular basis with Tomahawk Talk. Well, we are... that's another bad thing. You can't see the scoreboard.
45 minutes till game time.
45 minutes.
See it through the window of the window.
All right, you're the man for the. You're going to be the clock man then, because
that's scary.
45 minutes from kickoff here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
North Myrtle Beach's HD audio, video, and window tinting is your local installer for commercial and residential home theater systems, TVs, surveillance, whole house audio, marine, or car audio and window tinting. Chief alumni with over 15 years experience. HD audio and video prides themselves on excellent customer service and after-sales support with a lifetime warranty on installs. Highway 9 East, just down from Goodwill. Call 843-399-10 or visit them online at hdanv.com.
First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork is proud to support the Chiefs. Chief alumni Abe White and his staff create amazing custom stairs and cabinetry, specializing in curved staircases, entertainment centers, kitchen cabinets, and mantles. First Flight can create you a one-of-a-kind home centerpiece. Call Abe at 843-458-5317. That's 843-458-5317. And let First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork bring your creative ideas to life.
Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick-built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain Highway. It's Myrtle Beach Construction Company, proud supporters of our Chiefs.
Hey, Chief Nation, this is Patrick Bellamy, Realtor and North Myrtle Beach Athletic Hall of Famer, alongside Chief alumni
Dawson Hardy
and Kim Shelley of the Scott Ellis Ty Bellamy Real Estate Team at RE/MAX Southern Shores.
Need to buy or sell a home? Trust us to make it happen. Our team knows the market, and we're dedicated to helping you.
We're not just agents, we're community supporters.
Ready to move? Call us today.
Or visit scottandty.com.
And remember, go Chiefs!
From the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy sales team at RE/MAX Southern Shores.
Boardwalk Billy's Raw Bar Ribs and Sushi, a local's favorite since 2013. Right on the waterway with excellent food and free peanuts all the time. Frozen drinks, Hawaiian shrimp, boardwalk burgers, ribs, oysters, sandwiches, wraps, tacos, and fantastic sushi. Join us for happy hour 7 days a week with indoor or outdoor dining options. We're located at 13th Avenue North in North Myrtle Beach, right at the Dock Holidays Marina. Supporting our Chiefs, Boardwalk Billy's Raw Bar Ribs and Sushi.
Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
Come visit the family-friendly beaches of North Myrtle Beach for warm sunshine on our quiet, relaxing, clean, and safe beaches. Elliott Beach Rentals has been helping families plan their vacations for over 60 years. With hundreds of oceanfront beach homes and condos to choose from, offering the best selection, price, and value guaranteed. Trust your vacation to the experts at Elliott Beach Rentals. Call 800-525-0225 or visit online at elliottbeachrentals.com.
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we are back here. My partner Wayne White has stepped away for a moment, and I'm just here with you, Jude Hunt, here at Robert E. Hayes Stadium here at Mount Pleasant, and just off the campus of Wando High School here. And my partner Wayne is back to.
Sorry, talking to the PA guys, and we are down there trying to give them some updates on how we say names and and find out JV players that were called up, but they're not dressed out, so we don't have to worry about those anyway.
Tell them how to say Szymanskis.
I did, and even told him that his number changed. So I didn't get to Jezierski yet. We're working our way down the list.
Braden Pagan,
I got that one. So yeah, I got all the usual suspects were called out. Well, thank you very much for stepping in. So we're gonna go, and we are going to listen now, and it's going to sound like we're coming back from a break, but I want to keep this in order because I don't want to jump ahead. I like to do our starters a little later towards game time because we'll have more people tuned in then. But for those of you that are tuning in now, you're going to listen to me bring us back from a break and talk about our dues NMB Chiefs Leadership Award winner. As we continue the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff, it is time to take a look at this week's winner of the Dues Nort Myrtle Beach Chiefs Leadership Award. This week's recipient of the Dues NMB Chiefs Leadership Award is Maximus Cousins, an 11th grader who is widely admired for his kindness, positivity, and exceptional character, making him a standout among his peers and teachers. Described as such a sweet kid who always offers to help with everything, Max consistently goes above and beyond in his daily interactions. His teachers praise his remarkable manners, noting that he is one of the best they have had the privilege of teaching. He brings kindness, hard work, and a thoughtful spirit to every classroom he steps into, brightening the day of those around him. Max is known for being one of the first to lend a hand, whether it's assisting in the classroom or supporting his classmates. His caring nature and polite demeanor reflect the true heart of a leader. Though he may not always be the loudest voice in the room, his character shines through in his actions, thoughtful, respectful, and consistently uplifting. Beyond the classroom, Max represents his school proudly as a track athlete and supports school activities with enthusiasm. His fun personality, positive attitude, and ever-present smile make him a joy to be around and a role model for others. Max exemplifies Chief pride and leadership in every way. Congratulations to Max Cousins, this week's winner of the Nort Myrtle Beach Chiefs Leadership Award, sponsored by Dues. We would like to thank Nort Myrtle Beach High School teacher Stephanie Waller for overseeing the selection process, and also to all of the teachers involved each week in nominating and voting for the weekly winner. Also, a big thank you to Teresa Dew and Lindley Dew for their continued sponsorship of this award that recognizes a student at Nort Myrtle Beach High School that excels in all areas. These students that win this award are nominated and voted on by a group of teachers here at NMB High. Dues is a longtime supporter of the Chiefs and our entire community. Family owned and operated, Dues is located at 2203 Highway 17 South in Nort Myrtle Beach. Visit them for all of your appliance and HVAC needs, including sales and service. Visit them online at dueshazit.com. That's DEWSHazit.com. Fans, don't go away. We will be right back as we continue on the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Protect what matters most and better. Enjoy your home with a more convenient and connected experience with HTC Security. With HTC Security, you can easily check surveillance cameras, control your thermostat and lights, lock your doors, and close the garage, all from the comfort of your couch, whether you're staying in or on the go. Be in better control of your home with just one tap on your smart device. To learn more, visit htcinc.net or call 843-365-2154. HTC, we're here to connect you to your world.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the office of State Farm agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, Dews of North Myrtle Beach has been providing exceptional customer service, and that tradition continues at their new location, 2203 Highway 17 South. Dews is a family-owned appliance and heating and air sales and service company that also carries hardware. Carrying many popular lines, Dews can help you select the perfect appliance for your budget, and you can trust them with the installation and support. Stop by Dews, browse their new showroom, and say hello to an old friend. For over 65 years, Dews has been there for our community.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
This is Greg Hembry, your state senator, with this week's Minute from the Senate, Sports Volunteers. When we watch our Chiefs play on Friday night, our attention is on the players. To be sure, the players work hard in practice and on the field to bring us great football. But many others put in time and effort to make our experience complete. The Chiefs marching band and our cheerleaders put in hour after hour to prepare for Friday night. The booster club and the maintenance staff keep the facilities clean, clipped, and in good shape. The team trainers, our security staff, the Horry County Police and EMTs keep our players and fans safe. Volunteers run our very busy concession stand and help out in many other ways. As you watch or listen to the game this Friday, think about all the people that give their time so that we can have a good time. And if you get a chance, say thank you. This is your state senator, Greg Hembry. Go Chiefs!
Hi, it's Ryan at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center. Once a chief, always a chief. We're all about families here. We've got a full gym, 2 pools, loads of room in our workout space, kids activities, over 100 classes every week. It really is built for everyone in your family. Haven't seen us yet? Come on over and take a tour anytime. We're right behind City Hall in North Myrtle Beach. And go Chiefs!
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
As we continue the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff, it's time to welcome in North Myrtle Beach head coach Greg Hill into the Kevin Barbaro Construction broadcast booth for this week's Flynn's Irish Tavern coaches interview. Coach, for the third time this year, we reset the records. It's playoff time. Everybody's back to 0-0, but winning becomes more important now, because if you don't win, it's all over.
Yep. Don't win, you're out. Our kids, they're excited. I mean, they were really down last Friday. We felt like we played well enough to win. We didn't make one more play than they did. But I was really proud of our kids last week, man. They played extremely hard, and we've had a really good week of practice, and they're excited about being in the playoffs and seeing what we can do.
Well, before we talk about tonight's game, let's talk about some hardware that has been handed out by the Region 6 coaches. Let's start with super sophomore kicker Nico Miller. He's been named the Region 6 Special Teams Player of the Year.
Yeah, Nico's had a fantastic year, man. I mean, I tell you, everybody talks about his being able to kick the ball deep and his leg and all, but I mean, he's 100%, I think, on his extra points. His field goals, I think he had a long of 41-42. But it's the things that he can do other than that. He can do so many things with the ball. He can pooch for you. He can spin the ball right or left with his right foot. I mean, he's very talented, very talented. And I think he's an upper level guy to have a chance to play in college.
Yeah, it's fun to watch him practice when he's sitting over there by himself, and the things that, like you said, the things that he can do. And you brought in a coach that's worked well with him this year.
Yeah, and they work on the things that you got to be able to do, kicking the ball inside the 10. I mean, he had a fantastic this year. I can't remember off the top of my head, but his numbers
two
were,
of them against Myrtle Beach, pinning them in the 10 on punt.
So it's not just out there just trying to boom a ball. I mean, he's working on the things that you got to be able to do to be able to win.
Well, in addition to Nico, seniors Dalen Bennett, Mike Cavallini, and Brycey Gore, as well as juniors Will McNeely, Rio Stevenson, they were all selected to the all-region team. So nice showing by the Chiefs.
Very much so. We were very, very pleased. Obviously, there's a couple other kids we were disappointed about that we thought we could get on there. But, you know, there's voting going on, and it is what it is. But I'm proud of what we got on there. These kids are very deserving of it.
Well, Coach Hill, let's dive into tonight's game. Here at beautiful District 2 Stadium in Mount Pleasant. I actually watched a lot of video this week on Lucy Beckham. I think I watched 3 whole games. And other than the different color uniforms, and one wears 45 and one wears 11, it's almost like watching us out there if you just tune in to the 2 main players on offense for each team.
Yeah, they're in old school I. Quarterback's under the center. He's very tight to the formation. We're going to get dive option. We're going to get veer option. We're going to get midline. We're going to get midline quarterback follow. We're going to get G scheme off of it. So they do a lot of things. He is definitely the guy, and he's a good runner. I mean, he knows how to hit it and knows where it's going to be. And we've had to work really hard all week to make sure that we were plugging gaps, and especially when they run that veer, because they run the veer up underneath the DN if we come up the field. And it's not something we've seen. And he hits it so fast. You know, we're so used to seeing the gun.
Right.
So it's been a different deal this week, and our kids, you know, they've looked pretty good with it so far.
Well, it's been pretty amazing as I was digging into it and looking at, you know, Will McNeely on our side and Jack LaMonica, number 45 on their side, the fullback. You know, they were both defensive players last year. They have both run, I think, Will's a few under 1,200. He's a few over 1,200. They both got 13 touchdowns. You know, those are the guys that for each team, they're the guys. Now, we get the ball to Will by snapping it to him a lot. They get theirs through the triple option, but he's ultimately the option. I think he's got like 55% of their carries on the year.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they only have one pull, and that's buck sweep. That's all we've seen out of multiple tapes. Everything's going to be vertical dive or a veer look. They also run load option out of it, which is very stressful. But he's a load now. He's a load. He does a really good job on the dive option when it's clogged. He'll keep his feet moving and he'll slide and find a crease and hit it. You know, so we're I was telling somebody the other day, this could be the shortest game in high school history.
Oh yeah.
You know, as much as we run the ball and they run the ball, but you know, if you can't run the football, I don't care how good you can throw it. If you can't run the football, you can't control the game. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that dynamic comes out.
For those that would be familiar, this would be like when Coach was at Ainer and they were going to play themselves. You know, just load everybody up in the box and run it right at each other, which will be really interesting because our defense obviously sees Will every day. Their defense sees Jack LaMonica every day. So it's going to be interesting, you know, defensively. And then offensively, what's the little wrinkle that gets thrown in?
Well, you know, there's some things that we've got to be able to do off of our run game to try to spread the box a little bit thinner. My concern with them is they do a very good job on boot action off of it with split flow. And when you get full flow so much and all of a sudden you get split flow off of it, everybody's keying 45 on one side, but they're booting back away from him. Now they will boot to him as well, but if your eyes are glued on him, it's an issue. So there's some things that we've had to work on this week to try to pull that up, and it's going to be those are opportunistic passing. I mean, when you need 4 to 7 yards, and you need big clips, those are the things that can hurt you. And we told our kids that we're going to have to be on top of it, to be able to stay in the game.
Yeah, and I can only imagine that their head coach is having the same discussions that I've heard you have. Don't get behind the sticks, keep moving forward, because third and long, even second and long, a lot of times. I mean, that's harmful to our offense. Well, it's also harmful to theirs because they do the same thing.
Well, you get third and long, you're third and 10 plus in high school. I mean, there's not a lot of plays you can call. I don't think probably at any level. So play action is not going to be your very best friend. We try to tell our backers that all the time. You let them have the run, rally to the run. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Both offenses are 3-6-9, 4th and 1, and we've spent a lot of time this week trying to find out where their cutoff for 4th and 1 is that they'll go for it.
Right.
And if everybody has that cutoff, and we kind of we think we kind of got where we feel like they're at. So we've got to keep them out of those situations.
Well, for old school coaches, old school fans of football, this is a good place to be tonight.
It's going to be a physical game, there's no doubt.
Well, that's it for our Flynn's Irish Tavern coaches interview. Folks, if you want some of the best Irish fare with a wide variety of other tasty treats, get on over to Flynn's Irish Tavern, located at 421 Main Street in North Myrtle Beach. Coach, as always, we wrap up by finding out who you and your staff have picked as this week's Sunbelt Rentals Chief of the Week.
Jason Bellamy.
Jason Bellamy, defensive back, moved up to linebacker this week, someone that we have talked a lot about and has really played aggressively, but he is our Sunbelt Rentals Chief of the Week. Folks, Sunbelt Rentals, they're located at 1342 Highway 90, and it's your place to visit for rentals of lifts, lighting, generators, heavy machine equipment, and much, much more. Visit sunbeltrentals.com for a full list of available equipment, or better yet, get on out and visit Tom Kingston and the rest of the guys at Sunbelt Rentals. Fans, don't go anywhere as we are minutes away from the Brogdon Electric Power Kickoff of tonight's game between our Chiefs and the Lucy Beckham Bengals in the opening round of the 5A Division II tournament here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. You are tuned into the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart, State Farm.
Car City is your place for a pre-owned car that you can trust. We put all our cars through a 150-point inspection to give you real peace of mind. For as low as $99 down, you have your choice of hundreds of great vehicles from our 3 locations. In addition to our great pre-owned cars, we have an excellent service department and very own rental company. Give us a call at 800-380-4567 or visit us online at carcitycentral.com to view our locations and our current inventory.
Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick-built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain Highway. It's Myrtle Beach Construction Company, proud supporters of our Chiefs.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the office of State Farm agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
Now back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
As we continue our pregame show, we're going to take a look at the Rockefeller's Raw Bar starting lineup for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. Rockefeller's Raw Bar, located at 3613 Highway 17 South up in Windy Hill. Wide variety of seafood, steaks, and much, much more. Give them a visit. Rockefeller's Raw Bar. And with that Rockefeller's Raw Bar starting lineup on the defensive side of the ball, Coach Jude Hunt.
All right, Dwayne. Again, starting off our defense right there in the middle over the ball, our nose tackle, number 43, senior Dalen Bennett. He'll be flanked out by senior defensive end, number 41, Keith Allison, and junior defensive end, number 32, Dustin Clement. Both of those gentlemen have contributed a lot this season, both on offense and defense this year. So looking forward to seeing what they'll have in store for the Bengals tonight. Linebacker core led by Mike linebacker, number 10, senior Asa Parker. He'll be beside all-region linebacker, number 1, senior Mike Cavallini, playing the will linebacker position. And they will both be flanked by the outside linebackers, number 44, Jimmy McCullough Jr., who's come along quite nicely in the past few weeks, being a major contributor to the tackles total for the team. And over on the other outside linebacker tonight, a little change. Number 15, junior Jason Bellamy, as you and Coach Hill were just speaking about in the interview. Interesting change there, Wayne. Maybe a change to make things a little bit stronger in the defensive backfield as well.
I think it also gives
switching
us
up with Brycey Gore.
And we know how Brycey likes to come up, and I think they're probably maybe showing a hand a little bit for those that know that, maybe we're going to see a little bit more of that free safety coming in to fill the run.
Safety blitzes and things like that definitely open up the door here. Just as I alluded to in the defensive backfield, be led by strong safety junior Bannon Hill, number 21, who's been a silent leader on the field for the Chiefs this year on defense, starting in every game, and a lot of solid play out of Bannon. But tonight, again, moving over to the other safety position, the free safety spot, number 2, senior Brycey Gore, who has been doing duty as an outside linebacker for the Chiefs up until tonight. Previously, in previous seasons, Brycey did play safety for us, a little bit of corner as well, I believe, but him stepping back into that role could be a little extra wrinkle for the Chiefs tonight. On the corners for the defensive backfield, number 3, solid junior Rio Stevenson, and number 4, Naray Hanna will be the other corner, who's also had some pretty big plays for the Chiefs in the last few weeks. So looking for some good performance out of this defense tonight, Wayne.
Yeah, and Rio's done a nice job starting wide receiver for the Chiefs. He's done a nice job the past couple of weeks, obviously seeing more time at corner with Jason Grace out and still out with his injury.
Right.
So Rio Stevenson, again, we all know he's a heck of an athlete. We've seen that on the offensive side of the ball, and now the last couple of weeks over on defense. Well, continuing with the Rockefeller's Raw Bar starting lineup, moving over to the offensive side of the ball for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, Caden Smith will start at center. Over on his left side, left guard, Colin Vreeland. Left tackle, Mike Jazierski. Over on the right side, guard is Luke Porter, and the tackle, Thomas Moss. quarterback for the Chiefs. And when we say this, we always say, probable quarterback. Will McNeely. Will has started all but one game this year, and that one game that he didn't draw the start in, he was still starting, just not the starting quarterback.
In a different position.
But it will be Will McNeely and Mason Walker. They will split time, but do look with Will McNeely, what we've seen the last couple of weeks, over 200 yards rushing in both of those games. Look for the ball to be in his hands.
If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm definitely saying, hey, you better watch number 11. Yeah. What he does is
we'll worry about number 11 first. We're not going to let him beat us, and then see what else happens.
Right.
Jonathan Evans will start again at running back. Good news, Jaden Wilson. Not only good news that he's been cleared to play, has practiced this week, but also good news that the young man is just well enough to play after the hit that he took 4 weeks ago at Socastee. Tight ends for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, Parker Stevenson, a senior, and on the other side, junior Matthew Sadler, and wide receivers, freshman Teron Scott, and junior, we've talked about him on the defensive side, Rio Stevenson. Teron Scott, also, when I've been out to practice this week, also seen him playing in the backfield quite a bit as a lead blocker. So that young freshman, good-looking athlete, and as he came in first couple of weeks after being called up, just getting acclimated to the play calls and everything that is different on the varsity level, but has obviously seen a lot more playing time the last couple of weeks.
Ironically, a player like that, usually their struggle is getting with the physical aspect of the game, and that has not been a factor for him at all. He's more or less been worried about, learning more of the playbook and the personnel patterns and everything else. So
and for a wide receiver, a lot of times with JV, it's hey, we're going to run this, and it's very simplified.
Right.
Once you get to the varsity level, especially with what we're doing on offense, not only do you have to worry about where your routes are, but what are your blocking schemes in those run games. So that is a look at the Rockefeller's Raw Bar starting lineups. Now we're going to take a look at the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard. We're going to talk 5A Division II playoffs. Again, the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, the number 12 seed in the lower state. We're on the road at number 5, Lucy Beckham. Chiefs come in at 3-7 on the season, 7-3 for Lucy Beckham. The winner of this game will advance to play at the number 4 seed, White Knoll with a bye tonight. Socastee, the number 9 seed in the lower state at 3-7. They're going to number 8 seed, Lugoff Elgin at 5-5. Winner of that draws a nice little trip to Irmo, the number 1 team in the state at 9-1. Number 11 seed, all of these out of our region, Region 6 5A, the number 11 seed at 2-8. That's Conway. The Tigers are on the road at number 6, West Florence. West Florence with a 5-5 record. The winner of that one will advance to play number 3 seed, Myrtle Beach, who at 7-3 earned a bye this week. So they are sitting at home, resting up, and watching that Conway-West Florence matchup. Also out of Region 6, the number 10 seed in the lower state, St. James at 4-6. They're on the road at Westwood at 6-4. Winner of that one on the road at number 2 seed, Berkeley. South Carolina 5A Division I playoffs. The winner of Region 6, that's Carolina Farce. They are the number 1 seed in the lower state. Finished with a 9-1 record. The Panthers, they're going to have their eyes on Lexington at Fort Dorchester. That's number 9 Lexington at number 8 Fort Dorchester. And I think when I was typing this up, because I don't follow teams that we aren't playing and aren't in our area, but thing that stuck out the most was I read Fort Dorchester, number 8. And that's not something that you normally see out of a Fort Dorchester squad. Other teams in Horry County, the 3A playoffs starting tonight. Number 16 seed. Boy, this one's one that this is where we get into that discussion that we got into the last couple of weeks. Number 16 seed Georgetown at 0-10 on the season.
Yeah, I knew that.
They're traveling to number 1 Oceanside Collegiate. That could be an 80-point game if they didn't go to a running clock. And that's not saying necessarily where Georgetown is, but the fact that, you've got a team that's down and you're going to put them against
it's
one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, it's not
and make the
worth anybody's time or money or energy, really. If I
was in Georgetown, I'd see it at
the
home.
Playoffs and the lack of barrier to cross to get into the playoffs, but yeah.
Yep. So we'll continue on in 3A. Number 14 seed Battery Creek. They're taking their 2-8 record on the road to number 3 seed Loris at 10-0. Number 15 seed Aner comes in with a 3-7 record. They are at number 2 seed Newberry, who is undefeated at 10-0, and number 10 seed Waccamaw at 6-4 at number 7 Hanahan. The other area team that made the playoffs with another 0-10 record is Green Sea, but the Green Sea Floyd's coaching staff and administration decided that they were not going to waste time and waste money, and they have pulled themselves from the playoffs. So whoever they were supposed to play got a first-round bye. That is a look at the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard. R.W. Woods Grill right up the road from North Myrtle Beach High School at 4275 Sea Mountain Highway. Incredible breakfast, lunch specials. Basically, if you've been in North Myrtle Beach for any length of time, you know where it is. You've eaten there. If you haven't, you need to ask someone. Well, don't ask somebody. I'm telling you it's good. Just go there and eat. The owner, Richard Woods, North Myrtle Beach High School alum. Be sure to tell him hello. But, again, great breakfast, lunch specials. The hot dogs they're well known for. Good grub at R.W. Woods Grill.
Always.
As I look through windows, we are coming up on 9 minutes before the Brogdon Electric Power Kickoff. We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back and break down this game and have the South Carolina Prep Red Zone opponents report, courtesy of Mr. Ian Guerin. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
James Plumbing is your community plumbing service and has been helping folks just like us since 1968. Started by Wayne James and now handed down to James Boyers, they offer complete plumbing repairs and services for residential, commercial, new construction, and remodeling. James Plumbing Services, North Myrtle Beach, Little River, Longs, Loris, and Myrtle Beach. Call James and get it done quick and right. James Plumbing, 249-2685. That's 249-2685. For over 50 years, North Myrtle Beach has trusted James Plumbing.
Hi, this is Christy Sexton with Beach Benefits Insurance. As an independent agent, that does give us the flexibility to have multiple companies to write and place business. What we are faced with here in our area right now is the market is very, very hard, meaning that companies are constantly pulling out of our state, and we basically are left with just a handful that are writing coverage in our area. The insurance market in our area is the most complicated that I can say I have seen in my 25 years of being in the business. But again, us being local folks in the area are very familiar with our area, what is going on. We are constantly doing trainings, seminars to keep up to date with the changes that are occurring in our insurance markets, and constantly looking for new companies that are coming to our area, all in the same token in making sure that we're striving to do what is best for our customers. I am Christy Sexton, and please come find out the benefits of working with Beach Benefits Insurance.
Stay comfortable all year round with Martin Heat and Air, serving North Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas, including Myrtle Beach, Conway, Longs, and Little River. From routine maintenance to annual service agreements and new installations, we handle all your HVAC needs with expertise and care. Call us today at 843-663-3504 or visit us online at martinheatandair.com. Martin Heat and Air, providing quality work with integrity.
Looking for fun, excitement, and a chance to win cash? At North Myrtle Beach Bingo, we have big cash prizes with up to $8,000 given away nightly. Play on paper or our easy-to-use electronic handsets. Open 5 nights a week, Tuesday through Saturday. Doors open at 6, games start at 6:30. Come out and see why we've been voted the best bingo on the Grand Strand. Located just minutes from the beach in the Bingo Plaza, 2098 Highway 9 East in Longs, next to Taco Bell. For more info, go to northmyrtlebeachbingo.com. Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And as we come back, nearing the Brogdon Electric Power kickoff here for a playoff game between the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs and the Lucy Beckham Bengals. Before we give you some final analysis ahead of game time, we are going to listen in to the true professional when it comes to breaking down teams in the state of South Carolina. That's Ian Guerin of Prep Red Zone, South Carolina.
Good evening, Chiefs fans. This is Ian Guerin with Prep Red Zone, South Carolina, with tonight's opponent report on the Lucy Beckham Bengals. Guys, I want to start with Lucy Beckham's record this year. They're 6-3, but those 9 games, some of the scores have just not really matched up with the others. Second game of the year, the Bengals lose by 7 points to your region opponent, St. James. They then turn around. They put a pretty good hurting on Hanahan. They beat a very strong Bluffton team, and then they eke by Cane Bay by 1 point. They then turn around and play their region champion, eventual region champion Stratford, and only lose by a point. Then they beat up on a hapless Goose Creek team. They get shut out by Berkeley, and then they turn around and kind of win an ugly game against Wando, which there were some fireworks on the field. Player needed to be carted off, and there were some disagreements between the teams. So I say all that first because I'm not exactly sure which version of this Lucy Beckham team that North Myrtle Beach is going to see tonight. As far as the players that make the Bengals go, that's really not that difficult to figure out. Senior fullback Jack LaMonica, he's rushed for 1,200 yards and 13 touchdowns. Senior tailback Jaden Geathers, he's rushed for 605 touchdowns. Also has 10 receptions for 190 yards and a couple scores. That is the vast majority of their offense. LaMonica is already running about 60% of the offensive snaps with the ball in his hand. Jaden Geathers gets another 20 to 25% of those. So really, this is a two-man team. Obviously, there's guys blocking for him, both in the trenches and out at receiver. But those two guys make this offense go. Defensively, it's a little bit more spaced out. This is a pretty good Bengals defense. Sullivan Damron, 111 tackles. Dewey Bull, 106 tackles. Ian Clamp back at safety, 97 tackles. Bo Walton, 82. And then sophomore outside linebacker Jake Grantham has 60 tackles and 11.5 tackles for loss. Now, obviously, there might be some inflation going on. We're not watching the tape to verify every single tackle. But what that's telling me is all 5 of those guys are most likely going to be around the ball in just about every running play. Why is that important? Well, you guys tend to run the ball a lot with Will McNeely. So just as much as LaMonica is getting the ball for them, McNeely's getting the ball for you. So how these teams fight and play against the run is going to be of the utmost importance. I truly believe out of all the teams not named Loris that are playing tonight, that North Myrtle Beach has enough in the tank where they can muddy up the waters and maybe possibly pull that upset. Will it happen? That remains to be seen. However, you got to start somewhere. Guys, for all things high school football in the state of South Carolina, it is Prep Red Zone, South Carolina. Enjoy your night, guys.
Once again, as always, thank you to Ian Guerin and Prep Red Zone, South Carolina. We're going to take one final break. We're going to come back, and we're going to give you a little bit of analysis heading into kickoff. You're watching Chiefs football, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hi, it's Ryan at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center. Once a chief, always a chief. We're all about families here. We've got a full gym, 2 pools, loads of room in our workout space, kids activities, over 100 classes every week. It really is built for everyone in your family. Haven't seen us yet? Come on over and take a tour anytime. We're right behind City Hall in North Myrtle Beach. And go Chiefs!
At Revolution Mortgage, we're here changing the game when it comes to your lending experience. Hey, I'm Brad Elliott, and our focus is communication, commitment, and integrity, making sure you're informed every step of the way, whether it's your first home or your next investment purchase. We're here to guide you from application to funding with a team approach that puts you first. Whether you're looking to purchase in North or South Carolina, I'm Brad Elliott. Let's make moves. Call me today at 336-358-7275. Brad Elliott, NMLS 18858. Revolution Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID number 168.
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Back here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and we are getting ready for the Brogdon Electric Power Kickoff between our North Myrtle Beach Chiefs and the homestanding Bengals of Lucy Beckham High School. In the finishing up the pregame in the Monkeys of Myrtle Beach coin toss, Lucy Beckham won the coin toss. They deferred to the second half, so the Chiefs will be receiving. Monkeys of Myrtle Beach, located in Barefoot Landing, 4822A, Highway 17 South in, again, Barefoot Landing, owned and operated by North Myrtle Beach alum Mandy Hardy-Reeves. Kicking off is Aiden Beeman.
That'll be in the end zone, Wayne. That's not going to be returned by the Chiefs.
Touchback to open up the game here in District 2 Stadium. Robert E. Hayes Field. I meant to ask during the pregame who. Yeah, just off the just we can see Wando High School from here. We're playing Lucy Beckham, and they're 8 miles away.
Yes.
For the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, it's Will McNeely, starting quarterback, joined by Teron Scott and Jonathan Evans. And
odd formation there, Wayne. Scott and Evans both off to the right hip of McNeely. Reminiscent of the old T formation, but instead of the quarterback being between the two backs or between the backs, he was beside them.
Yeah,
so
off to the left. So center's having to snap it to his left. This snap goes to McNeely and off and running. Ooh. He's at the 40. He broke a tackle. Going to be tackled about the 43-yard line, and that is welcome back. Number 6, Jaden Wilson.
Yeah, Jaden Wilson. It's exciting to see Jaden back with us after he departed following the Sockesty game.
So Jaden Wilson comes back. You're going to spot it at the 20-yard line, the 41-yard line. So the first Brisket Barbecue first down of the game's on a 20-yard run by Jaden Wilson.
Jaden picking things up right where he left off from his last game.
Next play, Will McNeely takes the snap, ends up in a scrum. There are 22 players on the field. 21 of them were in the scrum. The only one that was not was tight end Parker Stevenson. Getting ahead for a gain of 3 yards is Will McNeely, brings up second down and 7. Ball sitting on the 44-yard line of the Chiefs, working right to left, first possession of the game. Will McNeely at quarterback. Will pulled it, makes a man miss. He's going to get a Brisket Barbecue first down and more. He's at the 30, 20, at the 10, shoved, and they tried to shove him out of the bounds. Stiff arms him, goes into the end zone. Touchdown. First choice auto sales touchdown, Chiefs.
Big run by Will McNeely. Broke a couple of tackles along the way. Finished off with a nice stiff arm against the last would-be tackler, trying to push him out of bounds. Just not strong enough to move Will off his path, and Will straight into the end zone there.
56-yard touchdown run from Will McNeely, and now on for the extra point. For the Chiefs is Nico Miller. Puts it right through the uprights, and the Chiefs 7-0. 10 minutes, 17 seconds to play here in the first quarter. We'll be right back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
North Myrtle Beach's HD Audio, Video, and Window Tinting is your local installer for commercial and residential home theater systems, TVs, surveillance, whole house audio, marine, or car audio and window tinting. Chief alumni with over 15 years experience. HD Audio and Video prides themselves on excellent customer service and after-sales support with a lifetime warranty on installs. Highway 9 East, just down from Goodwill. Call 843-399-10 or visit them online at hdanv.com.
Now back to first quarter action, sponsored by HD Audio and Video on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
10 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock, and Will McNeely has us up 7-0. Nico Miller on the ensuing kickoff was taken back at about the 15-yard line, and Lucy Beckham is going to have outstanding field possession. That ball was taken by Bean Walton. And Bean Walton.
I think it's Bo Wayne, actually.
It is Bo. That is a U at the end. Whatever. Good job, Bean. He now has a nickname. Bo Walton. Bean. My apologize. Well, Bo Walton with a great return gives Lucy Beckham the ball at their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass, swings it out to running back Jaden Gathers, and that is going to be a gain of 8 yards. Quarterback Finn Gunter drops back, and just as we, talk about all the running, the Chiefs come out and follow the script, but Finn Gunter drops back and gains 8 yards.
Found Gathers there on a bubble pattern, and
this handoff is going to go up the middle to the fullback. That is Jack LaMonica.
Triple option dive there. LaMonica scampering ahead, got about 5 yards on that. I don't know if the count was, but
actually got 3.
3,
yeah,
okay.
3 yards, gained up to the 40-yard line, so they are in Chiefs territory at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lucy Beckham. Finn Gunter, Jack LaMonica. Jack LaMonica again right up the middle. Another short gain. Gain of 4 yards.
Wayne, as I alluded to earlier, these fullback dives are kind of setups for a triple option threat that they are most likely reading our defense how we handle that that dive. If we collapse on that dive, I'm guessing Gunter would pull it out and continue down the line. So we'll see if that happens.
The pitch comes to Jaden Gathers. Jaden Gathers is going to be close to a first down. He's going to pick up another 4 yards. That's going to make it 3rd down and 2. They line up in that I formation with
that's just a old school toss sweep right there.
And Finn Gunter, another old school, because you don't see it very often anymore, quarterback under center. Finn Gunter under center has
reversed it out and tossed it to the left.
Jack LaMonica lines up right behind him, fullback, sitting about 3 yards off of his rear end, and then Jaden Gathers, the running back, this time drops back to pass, and Gunter is going to keep it. He's going to pick up the first down. Gain of, we'll see where they're going to spot it at the 29-yard line, gain of 3.
Yeah, it was an old
in that triple option.
An original RPO there. That's the way they used to do it back in the day. He had the option to pass it over top of the defense, but elected to fake the pitch and run it himself.
Yep, had Gathers running, kept that nice relationship with his quarterback, and Chiefs had to play defense on 3 fronts. 1st and 10, ball sitting on the North Myrtle Beach 29-yard line. Handoff up the middle to LaMonica, and immediately pulling him down is going to be Jimmy McCullough. Outside linebacker comes in, wraps his arms around him. gain of 3. Second down and 7. That 3-yard run there, exactly one of the things that Coach Hill was talking about during the pregame when he was talking about 3-3-3, and that leaves you 4th and 1, and that's good enough for Jack LaMonica. 3-4 yards a carry is about what he looks for. Handoff up the middle to LaMonica. He's going to get ahead for a little bit more than that. That's going to be a gain of 5 yards down to the 21-yard line. Another third down, but third down and 2. Needs to get to the 19. We've seen exactly what I think everybody's been watching on tape with the Chiefs. Finn Gunter, quarterback. Jaden Geathers, Jack LaMonica in the backfield. Those 3 guys helping them march right down the field.
They just shifted to unbalanced.
There's a snap, pulls it from wishing he had handed off as the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs come in and make the tackle there on the play for the Chiefs. Jonathan Evans.
Yeah, Jonathan Evans coming in at corner and
makes the tackle.
His job was to collapse down on that quarterback there. And
right at the line of scrimmage, really no gain.
So the Bengals did jump to an unbalanced
4th down and 2 coming up.
Going with that again.
Leaving the offense out. And Gunter's going to roll naked to the other side. Everybody was going right. He faked the handoff and a naked reverse going out to the other side. That is going to be a gain of 6 yards. And that's going to be a first down. That was a nice play call as the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs were all crashing to that left side.
Unbalanced formation to the right. Faked the play action to the right. Pulled it out and ran the bootleg.
1st and 10. Lucy Beckham on the Chiefs 15-yard line. Gunter takes the snap. He's rolling to the right, looking into the end zone. Should have been looking into the end zone as there was a man wide open.
Yeah, I found his tight end there. Was that LaMonica there at the tight end, coming from the tight end position?
I believe it was LaMonica there, and gains 3 yards on that pass, but he had a
big collision.
Receiver wide open.
He had a big collision with Jason Bellamy there, just past the line of scrimmage there.
2nd down and 7. Ball on the 17-yard line. Handoff to LaMonica up the middle. Big number 54 for Lucy Beckham. That's Kyle Coleman. He jumped right in behind him, and LaMonica follows that big right guard. It's 3rd down and 1 now. Move the ball ahead to the 6-yard line. Gain of 6.
Opportunity to get a first down here.
Ball again run by LaMonica up the middle. It's going to be a first down. Almost into the end zone, but pushed back at the 1. Gain of 5 by Jack LaMonica.
Looks like we're going to spot it at the 2-yard line, Wayne.
12 plays run in this first possession of the game by Lucy Beckham, and 6 of those have been carries by Jack LaMonica.
It's pretty odd considering their starting position, their field position to start off this drive.
Was at the 49.
Yeah.
Gunter under center. Takes the snap, hands off to LaMonica, and he is in the end zone. Needed about half a yard. Kind of tough to stop the big man there. 4 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. The Lucy Beckham Bengals have put it in the end zone. 7-6 now, and on for the extra point. I believe that's Aiden Beeman trying to get the number. No,
44.
It is number 14, I believe.
Or is it 14? Yep.
Yes, Aiden Beeman.
Left
kick is
or
up and good.
Kick.
We're all tied 7-7 here in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
It's 4th and long for your business IT, and here comes Creative Consultants Group with the winning play. From cloud solutions to ironclad cybersecurity, we tackle your toughest technology challenges. No more downtime, no more data breaches, just smooth, secure operations. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, your IT champions, keeping your business in the game.
Now back to first quarter action, sponsored by HD Audio and Video on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
All tied up here in the first quarter. North Myrtle Beach scored on their opening possession. Lucy Beckham did the same. We're 7-7. 4 minutes, 22 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And this ball, a rocket on the ground, bounces at about the 8-yard line and luckily shot by Rio Stevenson. Stuck his hands up like he was going to get it, but it went right between them and out of the back of the end zone for second touchback for Aiden Beeman. That was an impressive drive by Lucy Beckham. 13 plays, and all they had to do was go 51 yards.
Yeah. Just under 4 yards a carry there. Very impressive drive.
Chiefs offense back out. Will McNeely takes the snap, jumps in behind the blockers. He's going to get ahead for a gain of, we got a fumble on the play just before he was going down. Waiting to see, and that was for the Chiefs. Parker Stevenson got up. The big scrum got a gain of about 5 yards before that ball was punched loose. Not something that Will McNeely does very often. No. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Second down and 11. Just over 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Will McNeely hands off to Jaden Wilson, and Jaden Wilson's going to get the Brisket Barbecue first down.
Yes, nice 12, 13-yard
13-yard run by Jaden Wilson. Welcome back, young man. Jaden Wilson was hit out of bounds at Socastee 4 weeks ago and has not played since. Was cleared on Monday, practiced Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and here he is on Friday Night Lights. The H-back, and that's going to be Dustin Clement running up the middle. He's at the 30.
Go, baby.
The 20, going to be caught from behind, but down at the 15-yard line. Dustin Clement.
Almost had the fat boy score, man. You got to love that when those big guys get a chance like that. They walked him down in the end, but they're going to be giving him a hard time. But good for him. Good run. Good strong run.
51-yard run by Dustin Clement. I won't tell him you just called him a fat boy.
Oh, he'll take some pride in it.
Hey, anytime a lineman can get their hands on the ball.
Exactly.
Now, he's going to tell you he's not a lineman. He's a running back.
Oh, yeah.
51 yards, Dustin Clement lined up in that H-back position, which is he's got his head right on the rear end of the guard. They kind of roll it back to him, picks it up off the ground, takes off. Handoff now to Jaden Wilson. Not much doing as the Chiefs test the right side. Gain of 1 yard. Bring up second down and 9. We've seen that little H-back play work a couple of times. I've really been watching that more in practice.
That's probably the best I've seen it work. That was probably the best result we've had for it all season.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the, second and 9. Gained about maybe half a yard. Just outside the 17-yard line in the 8-4-3 Printing and More red zone. Taking the snap is Will McNeely. Right up the middle. That's going to be a gain of 3 yards down to the 14-yard line. Big third down play coming up for the Chiefs. Third down.
It's going to be third down and about 7 to go. Yeah.
Ball sits just inside the 15, got to get just inside the 8. Will McNeely takes a snap, runs off left side, gets him behind a couple of players, and he is he into the end zone?
Down to the
he
one
is
at
down
least.
Right at the goal line. I think they're going to mark him just short.
Big run by Will McNeely.
Brisket Barbecue first down for Will McNeely.
And another trip to the 843 red zone, baby.
I said that when we got that big run. I actually got it thrown in there. Almost missed it. They're going to say that they took him down at the 3-yard line. The Chiefs first and goal and in. With the score is Will McNeely. First choice auto sales, touchdown, Chiefs. Straight power football there. Take the snap and just run it right up the gut.
Wow. Both teams playing very, what would be called unorthodox these days, offensive schemes that are.
Nico Miller's kick is up and good.
As I was saying, a couple of offensive schemes that are not known for their high octane scoring and everything else, but we're seeing nothing but ball power offense here. 3 touchdowns scored so far, 2 for the Chiefs and 1 for the Bengals here, and we all still have 1 minute left in the first quarter. Quite a surprising turnout here. Not what I was expecting to see at all.
Yeah, no, when we talk about old school football, it's smash mouth running, but it's also smash mouth defense. And so far,
smash mouth defense here.
Well, no, so
far
really
had a big opportunity for a lot of it, but yeah.
But I mean, the Chiefs on their defensive side of the ball held Lucy Beckham to short runs, but Lucy Beckham just kept chipping away.
We forced them to run 13 plays, which is what you got to do. You got to make them do it small.
Chiefs with that 14-7 advantage. Nico Miller has the ball lined up. The Brogdon Electric power kickoff. Going to be taken at the 9-yard line. Taking it on the far side, the left. He's got a hole. He might be gone. He's at the 50, the 40, and he's walking away. Nobody is going to catch him for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, and that is number 10, Brendan Dick. He found a hole on the left side. And do we have a flag? We got a flag.
I think it happened after the
probably did. Flag laying right in front of the Lucy Beckham sideline. They've still got they're going to call it a sideline warning, no penalty. And with 50 seconds to go in the game.
In the quarter.
51.6, I'm sorry. 51.6 remaining here in the first quarter. Had to get my binoculars to actually look through the double-paned windows here. And actually on the play we also had, I didn't see it, but a Chiefs player was down back at about the 40-yard line on the near side. That was Bracey Gore.
Yep.
Bracey Gore is up.
He is walking
across with the athletic training staff for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. And on to kick is Aiden Beeman for the extra point attempt, the left-footed kicker for the Bengals. There's a snap, hold, kick. Right down the middle. We're all tied at 14 with 51.6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Looking for fun, excitement, and a chance to win cash? At North Myrtle Beach Bingo, we have big cash prizes with up to $8,000 given away nightly. Play on paper or our easy-to-use electronic handsets. Open 5 nights a week, Tuesday through Saturday. Doors open at 6, games start at 6:30. Come out and see why we've been voted the best bingo on the Grand Strand. Located just minutes from the beach in the Bingo Plaza, 2098 Highway 9 East in Longs, next to Taco Bell. For more info, go to NorthMyrtleBeachBingo.com. Now back to first quarter action, sponsored by HD Audio and Video on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
All tied up at 14 here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. First round of the 5A Division II playoffs here in the state of South Carolina. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns, 2 by each team so far here in the first quarter. Aiden Beeman on for the 3rd time to kick off here in the first quarter. We will catch you up on the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard after this kickoff, and it's going to be well into the end zone and out of the back for the 3rd touchback. Taking a look at the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard, Loris leading Battery Creek 14-0, and Battery's going to get batteried tonight.
Yeah, a little surprise there for the Lions to be up here at this early.
Ainer, here's a surprising score at number 1 Newberry. Ainer up 6-0 in the first quarter. Here's another shocker. Oceanside's only up 7-0 on Georgetown.
Still early. Not many games have had a first quarter with 14-14.
Chiefs, Will McNeely's going to hand off to Jaden Wilson.
Looks like he's going to get about 3 yards.
Jaden Wilson takes running right up the middle. And it is a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Probably have one more play here as we click down under 30 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Will McNeely with the snap, hands off to Jaden Wilson.
Nice spin move.
He got out of one tackle.
Looks like he got the first down.
I think he got the Brisket Barbecue first down to the 30-yard line.
Yep,
that's a gain of 7. Brisket Barbecue first down with 14.6 seconds left. I believe the Chiefs will let the clock roll out, and we'll go to the second quarter. That is what we're doing, as there's a lot of standing around going on. We're going to be tied as we head to the second quarter, 14-14. You are listening to North Myrtle Beach High School football on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the office of State Farm agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick-built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain Highway. It's Myrtle Beach Construction Company, proud supporters of our Chiefs.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
As we come back to the start of the second quarter, first play, Will McNeely takes the snap, bottled up in the middle, tries to kick it out around the left. He's going to lose 2 yards. That's going to be 2nd down and 12 before the play gets underway. Whistle sounds. Flag thrown by the back judge, or the head referee. Is going to be false start against the Chiefs. So exactly, this is another thing that I talked about with Coach. In a game like this, running plays like this, you do not want to get behind the sticks. Oh, hang on, Jude. Go with that thought again.
Yeah.
Now I've got the right.
Didn't have my volume up.
Got the right volume turned
up. Just saying, you need to keep everything positive. You don't need to have give up tackles for loss. You don't need to give up penalties that are going to put you behind.
Will McNeely takes the snap, hands off to Jaden Wilson. Jaden's going to get ahead for a gain of about 5 Flag comes flying in. The back judge threw it from the 40. It lands at the 27.
That's going to be
the longest pass play we've seen.
Unsportsmanlike penalty, I believe, there.
That was the longest pass we've seen in this game.
Yes, sir, it was.
7-yard pass by the back judge of his yellow flag. He came out of that liquid money porta-john with a strong arm.
Good news is I think they're going to tack some yards onto Jaden's run there.
It is going to be a personal foul called. The coaching staff for Lucy Beckham, led by head coach Jamal Smith, he does not like the call. Doesn't matter what he likes. That's a brisket barbecue first down. Tacked on the end of the run. Jaden had gotten a gain of about 5 yards. The 1st and 10 after that brisket barbecue first down, ball at the 43-yard line of the Chiefs. Big first down after putting themselves way behind the sticks because it would have been about a 2nd and 12 play coming up. Jaden Wilson again makes a runner, or makes a would-be tackler miss on the tackle as he shook him off. Gains 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
As a coach, you would take 2nd and 5 to start every possession you ever had.
100%.
It was the opportunity given to you. So, good big first play of the series.
Ball sitting on the 48-yard line of the Chiefs. Will McNeely with, it's like he's got Jaden Wilson and Jonathan Evans back there with him. He's going to jump in behind him on the left side. Fights hard, gets up for a brisket barbecue first down.
Sir.
6-yard gain for the first down by Will McNeely. And the running back duo, or the blocking back duo of Jonathan Evans and Jaden Wilson leading the way.
Making very little secret about it by the way we line up, putting both running backs over right beside him on one side.
And whatever side they're
these guys are going to be blocking for me. Good luck.
We're running that way.
Yep. Same thing again.
Well, no, he handed this one up to the H-back up front. Ball directly snapped. And believe that is Dustin Clement.
Dustin Clement again, yes.
That is going to be a 13-yard gain and a brisket barbecue first down. Dustin Clement, two rushes for 64 yards.
I was going to say, he gets another 1 or 2 of those, he might break the century mark tonight.
Chiefs now sitting on the 33-yard line, marching down the field. 1st and 10, Will McNeely takes a snap, jumps in behind the 2 running backs. The hole opened up. He's going to gain about 7 yards. See where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 27-yard line. So pickup of 6.
Yep.
2nd down and 4 coming up for North Myrtle Beach. Will McNeely, Jaden Wilson off his right hip, got one wide out here to the near side. Run goes up the middle. That's Jaden Wilson. He's going to pick up the first down. Let's see if it's 4 or 5 yards based on where they spot it. That's going to be a pickup of 5.
It's going to be a brisket barbecue first down no matter what it is. Big
nice
plays.
Addition having Jaden Wilson back.
Yes,
Jaden with his 8th carry of the game. Will McNeely has 10. And I'm going to guess that Will McNeely's also happy not to have to run the ball every play.
Yeah, I mean, as good as he is at it, and I'm sure he kind of enjoys doing it, it wears you down.
Will McNeely takes the snap, hands off to Jaden Wilson, and he breaks 2 tackles, 3. He's going to be down to about the 2-yard line. That's a brisket barbecue first down and an 8-4-3, printing him more. Red zone. Ball was sitting on the 23. They're up to the 2. That's a 21-yard gain, and quickly.
Yes. Great strong run. Great strong run by Jaden. And he's got it again.
Jaden Wilson
make it.
Nowhere to go this time as he gets hit at the line of scrimmage going off the left side. No gain.
Chiefs tried to line up pretty quickly and get a play going for Jaden. trap off the left side, just kind of not falling or not
whistle,
getting by
we're
the
going to have
Beckham
a
Bengals. Can't think of the word.
Injured player for Lucy Beckham down on the field. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these words on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork is proud to support the Chiefs. Chief alumni Abe White and his staff create amazing custom stairs and cabinetry, specializing in curved staircases, entertainment centers, kitchen cabinets, and mantels. First Flight can create you a one-of-a-kind home centerpiece. Call Abe at 843-458-5317. That's 843-458-5317. And let First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork bring your creative ideas to life.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
The injured player wasn't quite so injured, got up. We came back. Will McNeely takes the snap over left side. He's in the end zone for the First Choice Auto Sales touchdown, North Myrtle Beach. The Chiefs now up 20-14, and Nico Miller on for the extra point. Snap, hold, and kick all line up, and we are back with the 7-point lead at 21-14, 7 minutes, 42 seconds to play here in the first half. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we're back. North Myrtle Beach Chiefs also back in the lead, 21-14. Short kick going to be taken at the 22-yard line. And that was taken by Nick Buggy.
Yes.
And he buggied out to the 45-yard line. The Chiefs, I think, tired of saw two long kickoff returns.
Yeah,
they tried the little pooch kick there, but
it's more of a line drive than anything.
Yeah,
almost straight at Buggy there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a short kick taken by an up man gives them good field position. The pass there coming from Finn Gunner out to the right. Going to pick up, I believe, right at 10 yards, and it is. Gets them into Chiefs territory and first down. The receiver, though, is going to go down. He got up, was trying to get his number. He got up, took one step, and then went back down.
I believe it was Braylon McFadden, number 5, if I'm not mistaken, Wayne.
10-yard pass there from Finn Gunner, and Finn is now 3 for 3 on the night. Braylon McFadden, one of the favored receivers, not a much of a passing game for Lucy Beckham, as they depend on the run as much or more than the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. But Braylon McFadden with his 16th reception there on this game or on the season, and that 10-yard catch there will give him 348 yards. The training staff is going to help him off the field. Some type of lower leg injury, but he's putting some weight on it as he comes off the field. But the 10-yard gain, again, gets Lucy Beckham into Chiefs territory. Ball's going to be sitting at the 45-yard line. 21-14 your score, 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Finn Gunter with Jack LaMonica at fullback. Jaden Geathers. The handoff goes to LaMonica up the middle. And just like we kept talking about, smash mouth football.
Yep.
He's going to gain 9 yards there. The offensive line doing a good job blocking. And LaMonica, very strong young man. We saw him as they were warming up. He was out here warming up without a shirt on. And our coaching staff was saying he's 215 on the roster, but they're thinking that might be 10 or 15 pounds light. 2nd and 1.
He's a big boy.
Gunner drops back to pass, and he had a man wide open across the middle, and he dropped it.
Bowden Seifert,
Bowden Seifert could have walked into the end zone.
That was a touchdown, and it was right in his hands. And boy, his mama might not even talk to him tonight about that one, Wayne. That was a rough.
Seifert lined up on the left, took a little post route going across the middle. Was wide open, could have walked into the end zone, but dropped it. Handoff up the middle to LaMonica. And it's going to be a first down and a couple of more. Going to spot the ball at the 33-yard line of the Chiefs, a 3-yard gain for LaMonica.
Yeah, LaMonica is a large young man. He's built very similarly to our quarterback, Will McNeely, as you've said a couple times. But there's one of those collars on the back of his shoulder pads makes him look really big.
The handoff this time. LaMonica blocking for Jaden Geathers. Not much there. Nice job by the Chiefs. Interior defense as well as those linebackers. Asa Parker, Mike Cavallini come flying in. Gain of just 1 yard for Jaden Geathers. Yeah. Going back to LaMonica, he was a starting linebacker for them last year, and he looks like a linebacker.
Yes.
He's got 9 carries, 39 yards. Second down and 9. Ball on the Chiefs, 27. Rolling out. Quarterback looking to pitch, but there to make the play for the Chiefs.
That's Jason Bellamy, isn't it?
Jason Bellamy coming up. That linebacker spot makes the tackle. Believe that might be back to the original line of scrimmage, and or maybe a little more. No, back to the original line of scrimmage, so he just lost.
Yeah.
The yard that Jaden Geathers had gained.
TFL for Jason. Nice play.
3rd down and 10. Ball back to the apologize. I think earlier I'd said 27-yard line. It was actually a 32. So ball's now back to the 33-yard line of the Chiefs. Lucy Beckham. Finn Gunter, quarterback under center. Rolls out to the right, looking downfield. He's going to throw to Geathers. He actually passed to Geathers about 4 yards deep in the backfield. Chiefs are going to run him out of bounds. He's going to get a gain of 4 yards. But that's going to leave 4th down and 6, and on comes the field goal unit, I guess.
No, they're going to have to punt from there.
Oh, yeah. No,
that would be
that'd be a 47-yarder from here.
Yeah.
So on comes the punting unit.
Not that 47-yard field goals can't happen, but might want to be ready for a fake here.
They're trying to draw the Chiefs off. The up man, instead of calling signals, came up behind the center, but now they are going to drop back and punt. Pooch punt. Pagan will call for and make the fair catch just inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So the Chiefs defense is the first defense to get a stop.
That could prove to be a very pivotal possession there for the Chiefs if we can convert here.
4 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Here in the second quarter, 21-14. Chiefs lead. Of course, with their worst starting field position after that short punt. Chiefs again starting at their own 8-yard line. Will McNeely in pistol will take the snap. Takes off behind his 2 running backs.
Got a flag down.
Yeah, not going to be much of a gain there, and looking to see there was a blocker for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. I think his hands got a little high as he was blocking Bo Walton. Bo Walton's helmet came off. It's a gain of 4. There's another Lucy Beckham player down on the field. And it is going to be a hold against the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Back here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and after the holding penalty was marked off, the Chiefs find themselves with a second down and 12. Chiefs had gotten down into playing position. The head referee blew his whistle. Now he is ready to play, and the Chiefs with a 2nd and 12 call. Will McNeely with a pair of running backs. He's going to jump in behind them. Not much there is the Lucy Beckham defense.
And again, we go back to the effect of penalties. You know, you're running, you know, in short pieces, which is fine if you're going positive. But if you start taking steps backward and you're only getting 3-4 yards of play, can really put you in a bind later on in the series.
Second down and 10 now for the Chiefs as McNeely was able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's got Jaden Wilson. He fakes the handoff to Jaden Wilson and getting caught behind the sticks as he faked the handoff, pulled it as soon as he did. I didn't get his number, but one of the linebackers had shot the gap for the Bengals. It's going to be a loss of a yard for Will McNeely. 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Chiefs. Ball sitting on their own 7-yard line.
Just under 3.5 minutes left here in the half.
Will McNeely with Jonathan Evans and Jaden Wilson. The handoff was up the middle. Gain of 3 yards, but that's going to be 4th down. Still not sure who
I think it was
that ball
Dustin.
was.
I think it was Dustin.
It was Dustin, the H-back. So Dustin Clement.
Miller on to punt from the 13-yard line here.
Ball sits on the 13. Nico Miller standing about 2 yards deep in the end zone. The snap was low. He went down and got it and gets a kick off. Looked like it was going to have a decent roll, and then it just died. It's going to be in Chiefs territory. I believe they will mark it down at about the 48-yard line.
He was lucky to get that one off.
I was going to say 35-yard punt, but he's lucky that wasn't blocked as he had to go down and get it. And by the time he got it and then got the kick off, had hands in his face. 2 minutes, 24 seconds to go here in the first half. Chiefs up 21-14, but excellent field position for Lucy Beckham starting on the Chiefs' 48-yard line. Quarterback Finn Gunner drops back, looking downfield. He's got a man on the left. They're going to throw the penalty, and I'm believing that is Naray Hanna. Naray Hanna let the receiver get behind him. The receiver was Brendan Dick.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed to keep up with there, and I think he had gotten behind Naray, but I get a little frustrated sometimes with these calls, but I guess there was some contact there. Naray was doing his best to get into position to play on the ball, though. It wasn't.
Naray Hanna was trying to catch up, but Dick had beat him down the left field, down the left side. Second down and 10. Handoff. Actually, the pitch to Jaden Gathers. Jaden Gathers makes a man miss, working down the left side. Picks up a big first down and much more. 21-yard run for Jaden Gathers. They have moved into the red zone of the Chiefs.
Now it's going to be an issue of time, and
North Myrtle Beach is going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well when we come back. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the first half. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bengals on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork is proud to support the Chiefs. Chief alumni Abe White and his staff create amazing custom stairs and cabinetry, specializing in curved staircases, entertainment centers, kitchen cabinets, and mantles. First Flight can create you a one-of-a-kind home centerpiece. Call Abe at 843-458-5317. That's 843-458-5317. And let First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork bring your creative ideas to life.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the first half. Lucy Beckham trails the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs 21-14, but Lucy Beckham on the march. This is where playing field position worked out for Lucy Beckham.
Yes.
The Chiefs forced a punt. They got the ball on the 8-yard line, and it was a quick 3 and out. The handoff goes to LaMonica. Jack LaMonica is going to get about 3 yards. That might be the longest that LaMonica has gone without a run, as I know it was. It's been quite a while back when I said that he had 9 carries for 39 yards. That's his first carry since. Second down and 7 coming up. Ball sitting on the Chiefs' 10-yard line. That timeout by the Chiefs taken, trying to settle the defense down. Pitch goes to Gathers. Gathers on the left side, had some blockers and
forced out of bounds after the first down, I believe.
Let's see where. Looks like maybe he stepped out at the.
Looks like they're going to mark him on
him at the 1
or the 1, yeah.
1 yard line. Gain of 9 by Jaden Gathers. And that's 1st and goal. Lucy Beckham looking to tie this score up before half. Gunner takes the snap, hands it off to LaMonica. LaMonica walks across the goal line, but we're going to have penalty flag flies, and that's going to back them up. A legal procedure against the Bengals. Back them up 5 yards. That'll put the ball on the 6-yard line. 1st and goal now from the 6. Chiefs need to use that. Big defensive stand. LaMonica's going to take the snap. He meets 3 Chiefs at about the 4-yard line. I think he's going to get ahead to about the 3. We'll see where they spot it.
I like the 4.
Now they're going to spot it, yes, right where he was hit at the 4-yard line. So a gain of 2 by Jack LaMonica. Now 2nd and goal.
1 minute exactly remaining in the half.
Clock can't run fast enough. Gunter with Gathers and LaMonica. Hand off to LaMonica. Battling towards the goal line, but are going to be stopped short. They're back to the 1-yard line. 3-yard gain by LaMonica.
Call a timeout here by Lucy Beckham.
Timeout by Lucy Beckham as the clock was rolling at 38 seconds. We have a 3rd down and goal play coming up. I don't think there's any, I wouldn't think that there's any secret into what you're going to do. You got 2 plays to go 2 yards.
Yeah.
You've got a 220-something pound
I think
fullback.
I'm giving it to LaMonica.
If it takes you 2 runs, run him 2 times. But we will see what Coach Smith for Lucy Beckham draws up. Of course, the Chiefs have got to be thinking that that's exactly what's going to be happening. And Coach Dow, the defensive coordinator, he's actually sitting up in the coaching box just to our left, but highly involved over headset. 3rd down and goal. Teams back on the field. Surprise, surprise. They handle LaMonica, and LaMonica is in the end zone for a touchdown. 21-20. 31.1 seconds to go here in the first half. And LaMonica scores his 2nd touchdown of the game. On for the extra point is Aiden Beeman. Beeman looking to tie the score. Snap. Snap was actually behind the holder, but he grabbed it, got it down, and kick is good, and we are all tied at 21. I know we've said it a couple of times, but 21 points for each of these teams. I don't think either one of us would have seen that coming.
I was more expecting a 14-7 halftime score.
Yeah.
Clock running really fast.
I didn't see 42 points being scored in this game. Maybe up to about 42 as a max, but we've reached that here in the first half. I've got to think the halftime discussions is going to be on the offensive side, kind of status quo, keep moving, guys. Now, the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs haven't moved the ball the last couple of possessions, especially that last one being forced to a 3-and-out in the defense. Not really bending, but it's just those 3-4 yard pops.
Yeah.
And then, but Jaden Gathers did have had a long of 21-yard run. Surprise, surprise, this kickoff coming from Aiden Beeman goes out of the back of the end zone. Every kickoff that Beeman has had here in the first half has been touchbacks. So the Chiefs will take over at their own 20-yard line. I've got to think with 31.1 seconds remaining, there's not going to be anything more than what we've seen. Run up the middle.
Not.
You never know.
We have seen a few big plays from the Chiefs tonight. None of them were trick plays or anything, really.
Will McNeely comes out with Jaden Wilson off his right hip. McNeely takes the snap. He hands off to Wilson. Wilson's going to get ahead for a gain of 4, maybe 5 yards. We'll see where they spot him. They're going to spot it at the 24-yard line. I'm guessing the Chiefs will let these 16 seconds roll off the clock. Or the Chiefs going to snap it one more time. Jaden Wilson takes it. He kicks it to the outside. He's at the 40, the 50. Oh, flips the field on the other side, and he is caught, and no time on the clock. Jaden Wilson got down to the 30-yard line, but was caught from behind, and that's where we end the first half. 21-21. North Myrtle Beach, Lucy Beckham tied as we head to half. When we come back from this break, I'm going to be joined by Athletic Director Tony Heilbronn as we talk about the fall sports moving towards winter. We'll be right back here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Stay comfortable all year round with Martin Heat and Air, serving North Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas, including Myrtle Beach, Conway, Longs, and Little River. From routine maintenance to annual service agreements and new installations, we handle all your HVAC needs with expertise and care. Call us today at 843-663-3504 or visit us online at martinheatandair.com. Martin Heat and Air, providing quality work with integrity.
This is Greg Hembry, your state senator, with this week's Minute from the Senate, Sports Volunteers.
When we watch our Chiefs play on Friday night, our attention is on the players. To be sure, the players work hard in practice and on the field to bring us great football. But many others put in time and effort to make our experience complete. The Chiefs marching band and our cheerleaders put in hour after hour to prepare for Friday night. The booster club and the maintenance staff keep the facilities clean, clipped, and in good shape. The team trainers, our security staff, the Horry County Police and EMTs keep our players and fans safe. Volunteers run our very busy concession stand and help out in many other ways. As you watch or listen to the game this Friday, think about all the people that give their time so that we can have a good time. And if you get a chance, say thank you. This is your state Senator Greg Hembry. Go Chiefs!
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
Hey Chief fans, this is Trey White with RE/MAX Southern Shores. As a proud Chief alumni, I know the thrill of a great game and the excitement of finding you the perfect home. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I've got the game plan to help you score big. Let's blitz through the market together and find your dream home. Don't punt on your real estate dreams. Give me a call at 843-421-7544. Your winning move in real estate is just a call away.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Now back to the Martin Heaton Air Halftime Show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we're back here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, in the Nort Myrtle Beach Chiefs and the Lucy Beckham Bengals all tied at 21. And Tony, before we get to talking about some of the fall sports, let's talk about this fall sport that's going on right here in front of us, because as you and I were talking and I was adding up some statistics, Jaden Wilson makes his comeback tonight, and I think everybody that knew he was going to play tonight was wondering how that young man was going to do, and 12 carries, 130 yards is how he's going to do.
Yeah, I think he's done really well so far. He's taken a couple hits and bounced right back and ready to go.
Yeah, so how he said he was feeling, he wasn't exaggerating, just trying to get back on the field. But the Chiefs with two 100-yard carriers so far tonight with Jaden Wilson. Again, 12 carries, 130 yards, and then Will McNeely has 14 carries for 100 yards. And Dustin Clement with 3 carries, 67 yards. And you said you were down on the sidelines, and when he had that big 51-yarder, he was laying down on the ground, pumping his arms up in there.
He was excited.
Let's talk about some other fall sports, and let's talk about one that you and I were at last night in Columbia. Now, we stayed in Columbia so we could drive back here. You had to get in a car and drive back to the beach and work today. I didn't have to work. I just had to haul Max around. But Lady Chiefs volleyball team, great season. Ended up a couple of points short.
Yeah, they literally left everything they had on the court. You're up 13-11, fifth set. You can feel it. And then Woodmont just made a few more plays at the end.
Yeah, Woodmont's got a great team. Everybody, we talked about that super sophomore that they've got, and I'm sorry I don't have the names, but the one girl in the middle that we didn't actually have a number for her. She was number 5 on our roster. I think she was wearing 15 last night, but they really came through there at the end. But our Lady Chiefs, 4 consecutive trips to the state championship. Only get 1 ring out of that, but to make 4 consecutive finals, would say that's a bit of a dynasty that the Chiefs have going on.
Yeah, and to add to that, I was looking this morning just out of my own curiosity. If you go back 10 years from now till I think it was 2016, they've won the region 8 out of 10. They've played in 7 lower states, going 6-1, and then obviously being in 6 state championships, they went 3-3. So it's arguably the most successful program in Horry County, I'd say.
Definitely not a bad run by the Lady Chiefs. Looking at honors for the Chiefs in the region, Jen Loswick, the head coach, second-year head coach for the Lady Chiefs, was Region 6 Coach of the Year. Clara Cloninger, Region 6 Player of the Year. Lily Loswick was Region 6 Offensive Player of the Year. And then joining Clara and Lily on the all-region team were Maddie Johnson, Michaela Alton, and Caitlin Powers. And then Clara's got a long list of awards other than that, or above that, with I don't know if the all-state team's been named yet.
They've been named. They've not come out, but sneak preview, her and Lily both made the all-state team.
I'm going to guess they're all-state, no.
Yep, her and Lily both were the
all-state. So you heard
all-state.
it here, breaking news on the Chiefs Sports Network. Clara and Lily, once again, all-state performers for the Chiefs. And out of that list, Maddie Johnson, I think she ended up second in all classifications, second in blocks. She's a junior that will be back. Lily Loswick was up there in kills and digs, ranked in those top 2 or 3 as the offensive player of the year in the region. She's going to be back. Clara finishes one heck of a high school career, and now she'll be going on to East Carolina. Michaela Alton topped 1,000 assists this year. Just an overall outstanding season, and one of the reasons why I like to announce for them, they're fun to watch.
They are. They're a great group of girls. I'm not sure if anyone saw today, but the high school league named Clara Girls Student Athlete of the Month for the entire state of South Carolina. So that's just, congratulations to Clara for obviously what she does on the court and on the soccer field, but for what she does in the classroom as well.
Oh, what she does in the classroom. If you haven't watched it, you can go on the NMB Chiefs Facebook page, go back, find where I have done a Walking with Wayne interview with her. It was right before the playoffs. So you don't have to go back very far, but just an outstanding young lady, outstanding family. Her brother was starting quarterback for the Chiefs. He's now at the Citadel as a track athlete, but just all around first-class family. But Clara, not only just a super sweet person, one of the funniest people I've ever been around.
She is. She's really taken up, Riley under her wing, my daughter, and just kind of helped mentor her a little bit this year. And it's just, like I said, you couldn't ask for a better person, better human being.
Well, let's move on to some others, and I didn't write down all of the all conferences on this one, and I forgot to ask you about it when you were up here earlier. But in the girls swim team, I know that Arena Lazareva was the athlete of the year, co-athlete of the year in Region 6.
Yep, her and Jenna from St. James.
And then I know we had several all-region performers. I won't put you on.
You've got Raven Walsh, Andrea Maggio, and there was one other part of that relay.
Yeah, so a great season by the swim team. We talked a lot about them. Jude said that we talked more about swimming than any other radio broadcast in the state, and but a great job by the both the boys and girls swim teams. Boys volleyball, Drew Brooks was named Coach of the Year. 12 wins for the Chiefs, most in school history. Just, 4 years for the program?
Yeah, they're in year 4, and this is the first year we've had the same coach 2 years in a row. Which, various things happen, so Drew's doing a great job. We graduate only 2 seniors, so looking to build that program and continue the growth.
And one of those seniors, Damon Meadows, I got a chance to actually interviewed him this week. Early this coming week, we will have a Walking with Wayne interview with Drew, with Damon. And Damon was also an all-region performer for the Chiefs. Girls cross country, Fenna Hollow, the athlete of the year, a freshman. And then the twins, Robin and Raven Walsh, both of them juniors, made the all-region team.
Yeah. Like I said, those are some stable names you're going to see probably for the next 3 to 4 years. I mean,
and then Robin and Raven, we talk about them so much because they play multiple sports.
They actually wanted to play tennis too, and I had to say, girls, you can't play 3 sports at once. Two's hard enough as it is.
Competitive cheer team, Kristen Wilkerson, a Region 6 Coach of the Year. And then the all-region performers, Haley Fine, Alex Wilkerson, Gemma White. I think you said Gemma was an 8th grader.
Yep.
And then Mackenzie Livingston. And Lady Chiefs have got the state qualifier coming up.
Yeah, they go to Spring Valley Tuesday. They compete at, I want to say, 8:42 is their mat time. And from there, I think they take the top 12 schools, and then they'll compete Saturday we get out for break in Columbia at the Colonial Life Arena for the state championship.
So we will continue to follow them. Now, we started off our broadcast talking about some of the all-region performers and honors for Chiefs football, but Nico Miller, a sophomore kicker for the Chiefs, a Region 6 Special Teams Player of the Year. He has been perfect on the season and continues that so far tonight with 3 extra point attempts, but Nico Miller now 20 for 20 in extra points, 7 of 7 on field goals, and he's had some great punts, a couple of them inside the 10-yard line against Myrtle Beach a couple of weeks there, last week, and then kickoffs consistently. Not getting as many touchbacks right now as they've got him more pooch kicking, but Nico, the Special Teams Player of the Year, and then joining him on the all-region team, Will McNeely, Brycey Gore, Mike Cavallini, Rio Stevenson, and Dalen Bennett. And I think you had counted up 30?
Yeah, we have 30 all-region kids across the 10 sports. I think we had 3 Players of the Year, and we had 3 Coach of the Year.
So great time to be a Chief. And, of course, now with fall sports being over, and I don't know, there's however many sports there are in the fall.
10.
You can rattle that off the top of your head because those 10 take up a lot of time. So you're looking forward to these winter months when you only have 3 sports to deal with the 2 basketballs and wrestling. So we are coming up on the Brogdon Electric Power Kickoff. So, Tony, thank you very much for joining us once again and going through these spring sports. It's been or fall sports, I'm sorry. It's been an excellent fall sports season for the Chiefs, rolling into basketball. I know they just had their tryouts, and so have their team set, now starting practice. And when do they tip off the
girls have
season?
a scrimmage Wednesday. They go to Marion. So in 3 school days?
Scrimmage coming up for the Lady Chiefs, and then the actual season starts.
First game is Friday, November 21st, the day we get out for Thanksgiving break.
So
home game
everybody
against West Brunswick.
Everybody else for Thanksgiving break, and basketball team's going to start the season. So enjoy that. Get your belly full on Thursday, and then get your eyes full of some Chiefs basketball on the Friday after Thanksgiving. Once again, Tony, thank you for everything that you do, and thank you for joining us. I think I've asked you now 3 times this year, but every time bringing good information to us about the Chiefs. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Since 1947, Dews of North Myrtle Beach has been providing exceptional customer service, and that tradition continues at their new location, 2203 Highway 17 South. Dews is a family-owned appliance and heating and air sales and service company that also carries hardware. Carrying many popular lines, Dews can help you select the perfect appliance for your budget, and you can trust them with the installation and support. Stop by Dews, browse their new showroom, and say hello to an old friend. For over 65 years, Dews has been there for our community.
Come visit the family-friendly beaches of North Myrtle Beach for warm sunshine on our quiet, relaxing, clean, and safe beaches. Elliott Beach Rentals has been helping families plan their vacations for over 60 years. With hundreds of oceanfront beach homes and condos to choose from, offering the best selection, price, and value guaranteed. Trust your vacation to the experts at Elliott Beach Rentals. Call 800-525-0225 or visit online at elliottbeachrentals.com.
Hi, this is Christy Sexton with Beach Benefits Insurance. As an independent agent, that does give us the flexibility to have multiple companies to write and place business. What we are faced with here in our area right now is the market is very, very hard, meaning that companies are constantly pulling out of our state. and we basically are left with just a handful that are writing coverage in our area. The insurance market in our area is the most complicated that I can say I have seen in my 25 years of being in the business. But again, us being local folks in the area are very familiar with our area, what is going on. We are constantly doing trainings, seminars to keep up to date with the changes that are occurring in our insurance markets, and constantly looking for new companies that are coming to our area, all in the same token in making sure that we're striving to do what is best for our customers. I am Christy Sexton, and please come find out the benefits of working with Beach Benefits Insurance.
Get in the game with HTC Internet, the area's most reliable local provider. HTC offers a wide variety of fiber optic powered internet plans to meet your need for speed. In addition, HTC provides whole home coverage with HTC Smart Wi-Fi to keep your streaming devices performing at optimum levels. And best of all, HTC comes with no hidden equipment charges, which means your internet experience will exceed your expectations. To learn more, visit htcinc.net or call 843-365-2154. HTC, we're here to connect you to the world.
Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick-built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain Highway. It's Myrtle Beach Construction Company, proud supporters of our Chiefs.
Hi, it's Ryan at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center. Once a Chief, always a Chief. We're all about families here. We've got a full gym, 2 pools, loads of room in our workout space, kids activities, over 100 classes every week. It really is built for everyone in your family. Haven't seen us yet? Come on over and take a tour anytime. We're right behind City Hall in North Myrtle Beach. And go Chiefs!
Now back to the Martin Heaton Air Halftime Show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNL.
Thank you to Sam Wiederhaft with that break-in, bringing us back from halftime. And real quick before we get started, Phil Jones, not only a fan of the Chiefs and a 19-year listener for the Chiefs Sports Network, but he is a huge fan of Antwerp Diamond. Wanted to know if Antwerp had played tonight.
I heard he played volleyball last night.
Last night, Antwerp Diamond played the best that I've ever seen him, and Antwerp Diamond was playing for the Woodmont Lady Wildcats. And he had an excellent match until they pulled him from the game after 4 sets, so he didn't get to play in the 5th. But anyway, back here to action as we are getting ready to start the second half, and the Chiefs, who had lost the coin toss and Lucy Beckham had deferred, so they will receive 21 all here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. The number 12 seed Chiefs versus the number 5 seed Lucy Beckham Bengals. Playing here at a beautiful District 2 stadium on the campus of Wando High School.
Squib kick.
And Braden Gaddis was actually kicking off. And that squib kick taken by an up man at about the 40. He's going to get ahead to about the 46-yard line. They're spot him at the 45.
That is Braden Gaddis. Huh.
Max Smith was pointing that out, and that's why I turned my volume down. I said, why were you pointing to him? And he's like, because he's kicking off. I was like, oh, didn't know we had to look to see who was kicking it. I didn't know anyone touched the ball other than Nico Miller.
Yeah, that's an interesting
offense out for Lucy Beckham. Finn Gunner under center. Quick snap. Comes out near side. Chiefs going to be quick on the tackle. Nice initial block, but in with the tackle is Jimmy McCullough. On the reception
that was Braylon
McFadden. McFadden only gets a gain of a yard.
Ray Hanna did a really good job over here, kind of getting in the face of the blocker and not giving up any ground.
Yeah, the blocker couldn't do anything with Naire, and then Naire got in the way of the receiver. Fakes a handoff to LaMonica and pulls it, and that's going to be a pitch is fumbled, but fumbled out of bounds. They're going to go back to where the ball was fumbled, though.
See a flag down.
So Finn Gunner, well, I think he threw the bag down to mark where the ball was fumbled, and because it was fumbled forward, that is going to be a
forward pass. Illegal forward pass.
They're going to call that an illegal forward pass. I thought it was actually backwards, but illegal forward pass and a loss of down. So it's 3rd and 10.
I'm not going to say that I agree with the
how's it third?
Liquid money officials there,
Well,
but
I'm not sure how they marked that because they actually gave him a gain.
They gave him a gain
Well,
and then
they gave
marked
him a
off
gain and then
the
marked
yardage.
it off. So the gain of 4 yards by Gunter. Gunter drops back to pass. He was looking to the right, comes back to the left. The pass is
to Nick Buggy.
Pass is complete to Nick Buggy. It's going to be a gain of maybe 8 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2.
It's going to be an interesting decision here for the Bengals.
They are doing a lot of talking.
Marking off something else, I see, but I did not see what the call was.
Oh, an eligible receiver.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
So erase that 8-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down and 15 is.
Yeah, I guess they're saying Buggy went across the line of scrimmage, so that made it a forward pass.
Well, I think it was one of the linemen.
They had linemen ahead of him.
And that was kind of a.
The lineman can go downfield, but you have to throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage when you're doing that in order to.
3rd down and 15. Gunner drops back to pass, looking to his right, completes the pass.
Nick Buggy again.
Nick Buggy again with the catch, and again with the tackle is Jimmy McCullough. It's going to be a gain
of about
12 yards.
Yeah, okay, I forgot the extra
But it's
yards.
going to bring up 4th down and 4. That will bring out the punting unit for Lucy Beckham. I believe the punter is Sullivan Damron, standing back inside his 40-yard line. Snap, punt. High spiraling punt, fair catch called for and taken.
I think that's Braden Pagan on the
Pagan takes it at the 12-yard line of the Chiefs, and the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs defense come out. Force the punt, assisted by a couple of penalties called against the Bengals. So out
Got to
comes
take
Will
advantage of this.
McNeely.
Got to take advantage of this.
Will McNeely and the Chiefs. Jaden Wilson off the left hip of his quarterback. Jaden Wilson takes the handoff, jumps in behind the left side, and the scrum of players continues to push forward.
Lucy Beckham is basically lining up 10 players in the box. They do not even have a deep safety. Basically just knowing and accepting that the Chiefs are going to run it and trying to see if they can stop them.
Gain of 3 yards by Jaden Wilson brings up 2nd down and 7. Jaden along with Will McNeely. Will McNeely runs up the middle, now kicks it out a little to the left. They hit him at the line of scrimmage, but he gets a nice gain. Spot him out across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Gain of 5 yards for McNeely, 3rd down.
A little bit more than 1 yard.
Yeah, about a yard and a half here for the Chiefs, and Will McNeely with Jonathan Evans, Jaden Wilson in the backfield. Will McNeely takes off running, Brisket Barbecue 1st down and more. He sidestepped a would-be tackler. And no penalty, so Brisket Barbecue 1st down, Chiefs. 11-yard gain for Will McNeely. On the snap again.
It's the same
left
play.
Side, Will McNeely.
Two lead backers, or two lead running backs following behind them, and a pulling H-back, all pulling off that left side to run off tackle to the left. And
once again, an injured Lucy Beckham player.
Lucy Beckham definitely having some troubles on the physical end on that side. The Chiefs must feel.
With the injury timeout, we are not going to take one as well as these Lucy Beckham players. I don't know if they're trying to slow the game down or exactly what, but they sure do come out of these injuries awfully quick.
Yeah. I would kind of question why you're trying to slow the game down that much here, but
and maybe that's not what's going on. It's just happened.
But yeah, I agree. It has been quite frequent.
Henry Hankins, linebacker, is hobbling off a little bit, but under his own power. Back into action, 2nd down and 5 for the Chiefs. Jaden Wilson. Nope, that's the H-back up the middle. That's going to be a Brisket Barbecue first down. Going to pick up 6 yards. That is Dustin Clement. Again, the Brisket Barbecue first down, and Dustin Clement now.
He's got to be 70 yards.
74 yards.
Yeah, I was going to say,
He's looking to make us with 300-yard carriers on the night. Will McNeely, Jaden Wilson off his left. Fakes the handoff to Jaden, pulled it. Will McNeely fights ahead. He's going to get about 8 yards.
Maybe even
Marching into Lucy Beckham territory. Going to spot the ball down at the 44-yard line. Gain of 8.5. Chiefs on the move here in their first possession of the second half. Will McNeely again with Jaden Wilson. Handoff goes to Jaden Wilson over right guard.
That's going to actually
gain of just a yard.
Be a little short, I believe.
Third down and 1.
Very short. As Wayne says, it's 3rd and 1. It's probably maybe about third and a half a yard, maybe.
Half a yard at best. But in statistics, that's usually where I speak in.
I'm just helping our fans understand.
The timeout called by Lucy Beckham. Coaching staff did not like what they saw, so we're going to take a quick timeout as well. 3rd down and short coming up. 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hey Chiefs fans, this is Dawson Hardy, former NMB football player and proud alum.
And I'm Susan Stoodle, born and raised right here in North Myrtle Beach.
I'm Greg Russ, proud Chief alum.
And I'm Kim Shelley, lifelong local and part of the Scott Ellis Ty Bellamy sales team.
Our real estate team at RE/MAX Southern Shores knows the beach.
We're proud locals with decades of experience and a winning record for our clients.
When it's time to buy or sell real estate,
call the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy sales team at RE/MAX Southern Shores and
Go Chiefs! Now back to third quarter action, sponsored by the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy team of RE/MAX Southern Shores on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
3rd down and 1 out of the timeout. Will McNeely jumps in behind his running backs over on the left side and gets a big gain for Brisket Barbecue first down. 13-yard gain, and the Chiefs right back into play as they've got the ball up to the 28-yard line. Will McNeely once again jumps in behind the pair of running backs, Jonathan Evans and Jaden Wilson.
Chiefs knocking on the door to the 8-4-3 red zone.
Gain of 3 puts the ball down at the Lucy Beckham 25-yard line. Now with just the one running back, Will McNeely at quarterback has Jaden Wilson with him. The handoff goes to Jaden Wilson right up the middle. Gain of 3 more. Ball now down at the 22-yard line. Got to Thank William Bryce Brady for reminding me as I wrote it down but then forgot to mention it. It's Will McNeely's birthday today, 17 years old. McNeely hands off to Jaden Wilson and stood up at the line of scrimmage. May not have even made it there. It's going to be fourth down.
Give it a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard for Jaden Wilson. Brings up fourth down, ball back at the 23-yard line. Chiefs look like they're going to leave the offense on.
Yep.
Little change in personnel. Coming out for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs is Jonathan Evans and Teron Scott. Jonathan and Teron in the backfield along with Will McNeely. Will McNeely takes the snap, rushing to the left, jumps in behind him, and he's not going to get the first down.
Got close, but
he
it's
needed
going to be
6,
just about,
but he got 5.
Got about 5.5, a little short, yeah.
Turnover on downs, ball at the 20-yard line. Still tied at 21 all, 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go here in the third quarter. No score so far in this third quarter. Defenses come out after each team giving up 21 points in the first half, and the defenses have come out stronger.
Coaches at halftime probably both focused a little bit of effort on improving the defensive efforts outside.
The handoff goes to LaMonica, and for the first time, you see the big man bounce it outside. Gain of 5 by LaMonica. Second down and 5 as the ball is now out to their 25-yard line. LaMonica has blasted the ball up the middle on every play until that one where he bounced it out to the left.
Bounced it a little bit off tackle. The Bengals moving to unbalanced.
Gunter hands off to LaMonica up the middle. Gained 5 on the first play. He's going to gain 5 on this one. Spotted at the 30. First down. 2 runs, 10 yards by Jack LaMonica. Ball on the ground. Clock continues to roll. About 2/3 of the way through the third quarter, and we are flying along. 9 o'clock, and
a
big hit coming, but the big hit not until LaMonica gained 2 yards for the first down. That was a nice hard run by LaMonica, and I didn't see the number. I think that was Jimmy McCullough, just basically based on body size coming through there is all I saw. I didn't get the number, but it's a heck of a hit coming up through the middle. So 1st and 10 for Lucy Beckham. Ball on the Bengals' own 31-yard line. Pitch goes to Gathers going far side. Gathers makes a man miss at about the 33-yard line. He's going to get up close to first down territory. He actually stepped out at the 38-yard line. So a gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 3 coming up.
Right at the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter.
Gunter with LaMonica and Gathers behind him. Hands off to LaMonica. LaMonica's going to pick up the first down and more. Gain of another 5 yards for Jack LaMonica. 16 carries now for the senior fullback.
Yeah, McCullough had him in position right there at the line of scrimmage and didn't have a very good angle on him. He was not able to get him going down. So LaMonica able to use the momentum to carry himself forward and get the first.
Rolling out to the far side is Gunter. Chiefs rush him out of the pocket. Actually, it was never in the pocket as he rolled out, but he had no chance to look downfield. He takes off running. He's going to get a gain of about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 before Finn Gunner was chased out. On the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard, West Florence in the 3rd quarter has opened up a 21-7 lead over Conway. Gunner with the snap, hands off to LaMonica up the middle. And offensive line, along with the big fullback, pushing forward. Gain of 5 yards into Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd and about 3.
3rd down 3 coming up for the Bengals. Chiefs defense. Dial it up here, force that 4th down. Overload the line to the right. Fakes the handoff. Finn's going to roll to the opposite side. Fakes a couple of passes. Now he passes. That's going to be a penalty because he was beyond the line of scrimmage.
Past the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure that I agree with the call, but I couldn't see.
If he wasn't past the line of scrimmage, he was right on it. Because he was past the 50 when he threw the ball, and the marker sits on about the 49
they don't
and
put
a
that
half.
little imaginary line on there for me to see.
Well, it's there, we just can't see it. It's only on TV. I was at a NFL game about, 7 or 8 years ago, and the lady sitting in front of me says, I don't understand where that yellow line is. I see it all the time. Whew.
There's your sign.
So he was beyond the line of scrimmage, back that up, and now 3rd down and 8. So the ball's now backed up to the 45-yard line for Lucy Beckham. Big penalty, though, as he completed that pass and got down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah. Chiefs kind of had him shored up, and he found
it was a tight end, Nick
Buggy there. Yeah, it was Buggy in the back down the field.
Drops back again for the pass, and this is complete across the middle. Made a defender miss. Threw it just enough for the 1st down, but then got a big gain.
Jaden Gathers on the reception there for the Bengals.
That's going to be a 30-yard gain all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Found a quick opening and then was able to evade a few tackles as they Chiefs tried to bring him down.
I don't think I've missed marking anything down. I've got Finn Gunner 7 for 7 in passing. Pitches this one to Gunner coming to the left. He gets a good block from Buggy out here on the edge. The Chiefs wrestle Gathers to the ground, but I think he's going to get a gain of 7 or 8. They're going to mark him at the 17-yard line.
That's going to be
a gain of about 8 yards. 8.5.
Yeah.
Can't give half yards, so we'll call it a gain of 8 for Gathers.
Fake toss.
Fakes the toss and fake the handoff to LaMonica. Faked a pitch back to the right to Gathers and then tries to hit LaMonica as he slid out of the backfield, but the Chiefs putting
a little pressure on him and made him get rid of it before he wanted to. Good effort there by Clement.
Bring up another 3rd down and 2. Gunner takes the snap, hands off to LaMonica up the middle. LaMonica is going to get the 1st down. Gain of 4 yards. Down to the 13-yard line. They're riding LaMonica a little bit more in this second half than they did during the first. Clock's rolling, goes under 40 seconds. Maybe seeing our last play here of the 3rd quarter. All tied up, 21-21, same score we had at halftime. Lucy Beckham, handoff up the middle to LaMonica. That offensive line gets a good push, and then you get that big body of Jack LaMonica. Gained about 5 yards. That should be the last play, and it will be of the third quarter. We're going to go to the fourth. All tied at 21, but Lucy Beckham threatening inside the 10 of the Chiefs. When we come back with fourth quarter action on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Do you want TV on your own terms? Then join the HTC TV Max team. HTC streaming service. HTC TV Max takes television to the next level with more than 125 channels. HTC TV Max also includes video on demand, look back and start over TV, DVR, and an easy user guide. Best of all, you can access it from just about any device at home with a convenient app. No more cable box. To learn more, visit htcinc.net or call 843-365-2154. HTC. We're here to connect you to your world.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
We head to the fourth quarter here in Mount Pleasant, all tied at 21, second down and 5 ball on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs 8-yard line. Lucy Beckham driving, looking for the first score in the second half. Quarterback Finn Gunner under center with Jack LaMonica and Jaden Gathers behind him. Hand off to LaMonica up the middle. I think he's going to gain another 5 yards.
Going to be just short of the first down, I believe, Wayne. It's going to be third down and 1.
Third down and 1, gain of 4 for LaMonica.
Inside the 5-yard line, just inside, just inside the 5.
He's got to get to the 4, so he's about a half yard short on this third down play. Gunner, fullback LaMonica, hands to LaMonica. It's a first down and more. They're going to mark him just short. Gain of 3 yards, first and goal on the 1. 21 carries now by Jake LaMonica. We'll add up his yards here in a minute. He is inching his way towards the 100-yard mark. Would not be surprised if we see LaMonica handed the ball here looking for his third touchdown, and he's got it. Kind of hard to stop 220-plus pounds right up the middle, and you only need a yard.
Yep, just power football is all it is.
11 minutes, 12 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Jack LaMonica with his 4th touchdown. Aiden Beeman on for the extra point attempt. Beeman taking his time, nods his head, snap, hold, and kick. All good. The Chiefs trail for the first time in this game now, 28-21. We'll be back for the ensuing kickoff on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hey, this is Henry from Boardwalk Billy's Raw Bar Ribs and Sushi. We have been a locals favorite since 2013. Happy hours 7 days a week with live music daily. Kick back on our beautiful heated deck under the giant oak trees and watch amazing sunsets with the best food, service, and atmosphere in North Myrtle Beach. The kids love it. Go Chiefs!
Check out Boardwalk Billy's at boardwalkbillysnmb.com or just stop by at 13th Avenue North on Doc Holliday's Marina.
Now back to fourth quarter action sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we're back. Take a quick look at the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard. Oceanside all over Georgetown, 42-0 at the half. Socastee trailing 21-7 in the fourth quarter. West Florence still 21-7 over Conway. And the ensuing kickoff by Lucy Beckham. Not a shocker here. Goes out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the half, Loris was leading Battery Creek 56-12. At the half, Newberry and Ainer. Ainer had that early lead, but Newberry was leading 28-14. That game now in the third quarter. Will McNeely, Jaden Wilson in the backfield with him for the Chiefs. I think Jaden Wilson thought that Will McNeely was going to hand the ball off to him and held it for way too long and gets pushed way back. They're going to give him some forward progress, but is still behind the sticks. Loss of a yard, loss of 2 yards.
Yes. Some confusion
not on the same
on the
page
interchange
on that one.
there.
Second down and 12. Jonathan Evans now in the backfield with Will McNeely. McNeely takes the snap, drops back to pass. The ball's batted down, and at the same time he was letting go of it, he was leveled by Whitfield King, a sophomore, for Lucy Beckham.
She's trying to run a middle screen pass there, and Lucy Beckham had a great surge from their defensive line, right on Will a little bit faster than he was anticipating, I think, and couldn't get rid of the ball in time.
Third down and 12 coming up. For the first time, I believe, Mason Walker in at quarterback. Drops back. Another good press. He's got a man. Had a man out at the 50. Ball was underthrown.
Intended for Braden Pagan there.
Braden Pagan, he tried to come back and make the catch, but falls incomplete. And once again, the Chiefs 3 and out. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the Chiefs defense. They have got to stop Lucy Beckham. They're going to get good field position
right now
here.
A little bit of pressure on Nico Miller. Got to get a punt off that's going to put us in position. We don't have enough guys on the field. Finally, Rio Stevenson steps out, and a bad snap
and there's
through the back of the end zone.
Safety.
That's going to be a safety. I was concerned about that. Our last snap was a little bit offline, and a little bit of overcorrection there by the snapper causes
just another thing that Will McNeely does on the field, the long snapper, and that time I think maybe worried because of the couple of snaps that had been
previous
wide
snap
left,
was
right.
a little bit off. The next one was a little bit more off.
That one was
as a snapper, the first thing you do is you try to overcorrect. So he put more power behind it and straightened it out, and
right over the head of his kicker.
Threw it too hard, yes.
So safety with 10 minutes, 13 seconds to go.
That makes things a little bit more of a challenge for the Chiefs there, being down 2 scores at this point.
30-21 now on the scoreboard. Chiefs will kick off from their own 20.
Squib kick.
Nico Miller squib kicks it. It's going to be taken at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
You know, squib kick is a great strategy, but you really have to be in tune with it as a kickoff team. You have to have all of your assignments covered, I guess, to make sure you cover the kick where you kick it. If you only have one or two guys there, you can get a quick return, a quick move gets by one guy, and then you're
and when you're kicking off from your own 20, you don't need much of a return for great field position, and they've got it now at the 32-yard line of the Chiefs.
I'm surprised we didn't try like more of a pooch up and under type of thing. But
pass, Lucy Beckham going for blood, and they get it.
They threw the flag on, I think that's Brendan Dick. They're going to call a pass interference on Nare Hanna, which is going to be declined, I believe.
Well, I never saw him raise his hands for a touchdown. He just stood there.
Yeah, this guy did. He
did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a delayed reaction, but
actually, they're going to mark this off. I believe it might be pass interference on the offense.
Huh.
Well, wait, here comes the sign coming from the head referee. He's taking his time walking over. It is pass interference against Dick.
Wow.
So erase that 32-yard touchdown pass. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down and 25. That's the biggest offensive play that the Chiefs have had in the second half.
Yes, it is.
It's a 15-yard penalty. But it's a 47-yard play for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs.
Yes, because that ball was in the end zone. That would have been a touchdown.
Here's the snap, rolling out. Quarterback Gunner is going to take off running. Just as he take it back, that was Gathers.
Yeah, Gathers took the pitch.
Yeah.
And forced out of bounds by Rio Stevenson and a couple other Chiefs, but
gain of just 2 yards.
Only picked up a couple.
Second down, still long.
Chiefs defense managed to string out that option play, which is what you really have to do. You have to take away all the options until they run out of space and they just have to go out of bounds. Is really the way you would prefer to see it every time if you're a defensive coach.
Lucy Beckham slowing things down just a hair. Gunner under center with Gathers LaMonica behind him. Fakes
Reverse.
The handoff, fakes the
almost
pitch. Actually, he did pitch it. I'm sorry, to the wide receiver, reversing from right to left.
And he literally almost gave that ball to Derek Robinson, who was in the backfield for the Chiefs, kind of back there trying to chase around the ball, and they, in an effort to, I think it was a double reverse was the plan, and Robinson was right there to take it, and I think he says, "Oh, I better not do that."
Nope.
Grabbed it back.
Braylon McFadden with that. And is there a flag on the field? There was a flag on the field. Not sure what the call was, but it was declined after the just 2-yard gain for Braylon McFadden.
9.5 minutes here remaining in the game.
Third down and about 18. Gunner drops back to pass, looking across the middle. He's got a man, but it was.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is
on.
a terrible call. They're going to call a late hit. The ball was off of the fingertips of the receiver.
On Bannon Hill, they ran into each other.
Bannon Hill was slowing down.
That is a terrible call.
And
there's no reason for that whatsoever, Wayne.
We just got homered at Mount Pleasant. Terrible play call terrible flag by the official. The ball was off the hands of the receiver. Bannon Hill was already coming downhill. He was almost stopped. They ran into each other.
Personal foul. Oh, my goodness.
We saw a lot of bad calls last week. Officiating in this game actually hasn't been that bad, but that call right there was terrible.
Well, Wayne.
So instead of being 4th down and 18, it's now 3rd down and about 5 after the 15-yard penalty. So it must have been 4th down and 20. Anyway, 3rd down and 5 coming up. The Chiefs.
I'm speechless on
already
that one.
down 30-21. Handoff goes to LaMonica up the middle. Chiefs appeared to have him stopped, and that is all LaMonica in that offensive line. He's going to gain 7 yards, and LaMonica and the back judge have gotten the first down. 7-yard gain. The Chiefs had the punt coming on with that big stop. The terrible call by the official.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The ball was touched. There was incidental contact after he missed the pass. Wow.
Handoff goes to LaMonica. He takes this one off right tackle. That's going to be a gain of 5 down to the Chiefs' 15-yard line. 23rd carry now for LaMonica. I know we're the Chiefs Sports Network, but folks, you can watch this on the NMB Chiefs Facebook page or the Chiefs Sports Network's YouTube channel. If you are listening on WRNN, you can go back and watch that play later. 100 out of 100, you're going to tell me that official made a terrible call. 2nd and 5, handoff up the middle to, surprise, surprise, LaMonica. See if where they spotted, if they give him the first down or not.
Got a clock stoppage here, just under 8 minutes.
Yeah, North Myrtle Beach calls a timeout. He was short of the first down. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Chiefs called the timeout. The run by Jake LaMonica was just short. 4-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 1, but the ball sitting on the Chiefs' 11-yard line coming out of the timeout. 7:57 remaining. Handoff goes to LaMonica. LaMonica has got the first down. Going to pick up 5 more for Jack LaMonica. First and goal, ball on the 6-yard line of the Chiefs. 7 minutes, 40 seconds on the rolling clock. Lucy Beckham, 30-21 lead over our Chiefs. Gunner under center, hands off to Gathers, finds a hole, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown. Make it 36-21. For Finn Gunner, for Jaden Gathers, his first touchdown of the game. With 7 minutes, 21 seconds to play. Can't take anything away from Lucy Beckham, but that touchdown is all on the hands. Now they're lining up, going for 2. Handoff to LaMonica up the middle. LaMonica is in for the 2-point conversion. That makes it 38-21. 38-21, 7 minutes, 21 seconds to go.
Now the same back judge is going to call a personal foul on Lucy Beckham. I guess he thinks he's trying to pay something back. I don't know.
Yeah, a little late. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. 38-21. Chiefs trail Lucy Beckham here on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
It's time to hang up your expensive wireless company and turn to a local name you trust. HTC Wireless offers unlimited talk and text and is powered by the reliable AT&T network. Now you can call, text, and share photos and videos with anyone on the mobile network in the USA. Log on to htcinc.net to view unlimited plan pricing for your entire family. HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Well, I guess the official, like you said, may think he's paying back, but 15 yards after you gave Lucy Beckham a touchdown doesn't make up for things. 38-21, Lucy Beckham has opened up the lead on the Chiefs after no score in the third quarter. That's 17 unanswered now by the Bengals. They'll be kicking off from their own 25-yard line after the official threw an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the two-point conversion. So Lucy Beckham kicking off left to right. Back deep for the Chiefs is Pagan and Stevenson. They haven't been able to touch one as all kickoffs. In fact, this one's going to be short, though. Pagan's going to take it at the 23-yard line. He's got a bit of a hole, makes a tackler miss at the 30. At the 40. It's taken down at the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for the Chiefs. I was looking to see if that was the same kicker, and it was.
It was.
Beeman.
You got to remember he moved back 15 yards before.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My bad. Well, with the way his leg's been, I'm surprised he still didn't kick it out of the back of the end zone.
Should have been close, but.
First and 10 for the Chiefs on their own 43-yard line. Pass coming from Mason Walker. It is caught, but is going to be a big loss. The reception.
Parker
Stevenson, tight end. They rolled to the right, pass back to Stevenson on the left.
Swallowed up immediately as soon as Stevenson caught it.
7-yard loss on that pass play.
That is the first completion for the Chiefs.
So a 7-yard loss right now is in for the crab catcher's catch of the game.
Well, let's hope that changes, Wayne. We need to get some positives going here.
Now they're going to call a legal substitution.
Oh, okay.
Against the Chiefs. So bad gets worse as the ball's backed up to the 31-yard line. They've got to get all the way in Lucy Beckham territory at the 47. Mason Walker, quarterback, drops back. He's hit just as he lets go of it. He was looking for Teron Scott.
He might not be getting up, Wayne. How is that not unsportsmanlike? They're taunting him.
Stands over the top of him. No call there. I'm actually surprised they did not call offensive pass interference as the throw was wide after Walker was hit. And Teron Scott was going to make sure it wasn't.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure it didn't get intercepted.
Wasn't going to be intercepted, so he took out a defender.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Will McNeely back in at quarterback. Second down. 22 yards to go. Will McNeely takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Jaden Wilson. Gain of about 8 yards on the play. Actually, gain of about 10 out to the 38-yard line. Jaden Wilson ran for 130 yards in the first half. 16 yards in the second half, and of course the Chiefs just haven't had the ball that much.
No.
And when they did, it was 3 and outs.
Yeah, we got 3 and outed a couple times. And
fourth down now coming up. McNeely drops back to pass, lofts it down the right side. Rio Stevenson makes the attempt, but the ball out of bounds. Turnover on downs. Lucy Beckham will take over at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. This final score is not going to be indicative of how close this game was.
Yeah, with
hats off though to Lucy Beckham, because they've they've continued offensively what they did in the first half, but the defense in the second half really dialed it up.
5 minutes and 40 seconds left here. Continuing along their ways, you've got to figure they pretty much have the game in hand at this point. If they, I won't say it's in hand, but it's definitely in their control. Yeah, hats off to them. They've come out and played just as well in the second half as they did in the first half.
2-yard gain there by LaMonica. Huddled up is Lucy Beckham, letting the clock tick. Play clock's down to 10 seconds. They come out. Gunner, quarterback, Gathers and LaMonica behind him as they have been all night. The pitch goes to Gathers going left. Nice open field tackle by Jason
Bellamy.
Jason Bellamy. I almost said Jason Grace. Unfortunately, Jason Grace injured.
Jason has had a couple of really nice hits over there tonight, playing in the linebacker position for us.
3-yard gain for Gathers. Correction on the running back. That was Kamani. I'm not even going to attempt his last name. Kamani, something that starts with an L. La Janice. I'll try it. I'm not going to say it's right.
La Jeunesse? I don't know.
Well, pitch goes to Kamani again. Kamani makes one tackler miss, swings out to the right, and he's going to be up close to the first down marker. It was 3rd and 6. I think he might have picked up 5 3/4 from where the line judge on the far side is marking it. It is going to be just short. The Chiefs call a timeout. We're going to take one final timeout as well. 38-21, Lucy Beckham. Here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hey, this is Henry from Boardwalk Billy's Raw Bar Ribs and Sushi. We have been a local's favorite since 2013. Happy hour 7 days a week with live music daily. Kick back on our beautiful heated deck under the giant oak trees and watch amazing sunsets with the best food, service, and atmosphere in North Myrtle Beach. The kids love it. Go Chiefs!
Check out Boardwalk Billy's at boardwalkbillysnmb.com or just stop by at 13th Avenue North on Doc Holliday's Marina.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we're back.
Sorry, back here. I turned the wrong levels up to begin with. I'm not used to having it behind me.
Yeah, we're situated a little differently tonight.
Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Snap comes, Gunner, naked bootleg out to the left, and he's going to get what he needed. He needed a yard. I think he got maybe 2. Tackle for the Chiefs. It was Jimmy McCullough, but Finn Gunner, where they spot it, they're going to give him a 3-yard gain. 1st and 10, 3 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. They're at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. I believe North Myrtle Beach had called its final timeout. Don't think North Myrtle has any more. Can't stop the clock. Gunner hands off. That was Kingston Kolb. Ran off left guard for a gain of 3. Believe we've seen the end of Jack LaMonica tonight. And he's as billed. 3-4 yards a pop.
Bengals taking it just below the 3-minute mark here.
Well, Monica ran the ball 29 times tonight. Taking off the handoff was Kamani Lajeunesse. And I was incorrect. The Chiefs had one more timeout, and they've taken it. Gain was 4 yards by Kamani. So this will be the final game here of year 19 on the Chief Sports Network. The 2025 season will come to an end, barring, I was going to say a miraculous comeback. I don't know what's bigger than a miracle, but that's what the Chiefs would need at this point. You're down 2 touchdowns. Hey, if I'm jinxing this, so be it. I'll take it.
The other team has the ball in the red zone.
You're down 16.
You're down 16.
Actually 17.
2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I think I feel pretty confident in saying that Chiefs are going to come up on the short end. Great first half by the Chiefs. Second half has been all Lucy Beckham.
Yes, they've pretty much controlled the majority of the second half, possession-wise and playing-wise.
Hand off again to Kamani, and that's going to be a first down as he's going to pick up 4 yards. Home fans are clapping. Clock has stopped while they move the chains, but then we'll start rolling as it does. We roll under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The Chiefs now cannot stop the clock. Again. But the Chiefs season will end at 3-8. A lot of one-score losses this year for the Chiefs. Just couldn't get the big play when we needed it this year. Handoff up the middle to Kingston Kolb. Gain of 3 yards for Kolb. Second down and 7. Ball sitting at the 11.
They're going to have to run 3 more plays, but they really only have 2 unless they get a first down. So
yeah, they're going to continue to run the clock and run the ball, and
they might be taking a delay of game here. Oh, they're running up to the line.
Run up to the line. 3 seconds on the clock. There's the snap with 1 second to go. That is Kamani. He's going to be hit just beyond the line of scrimmage. Give him a gain of a yard as they spotted at the 10-yard line. Kamani Lajeunesse. $47 seconds. This will be the last play. Well, maybe the last play.
I think this will be the last play. They're going to have to let it run down some, but not going to be any way to.
Yeah, they were in the
play after this.
I think they're in victory formation, just going to take the snap. That's why the head referee came in as close as he did. And there's the snap. Hugs along the line with the coaching staff over here for Lucy Beckham, and that's going to be a final. 38-21, North Myrtle Beach's season comes to an end. We will be back with the postgame show here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Car City is your place for a pre-owned car that you can trust. We put all our cars through a 150-point inspection to give you real peace of mind. For as low as $99 down, you have your choice of hundreds of great vehicles from our 3 locations. In addition to our great pre-owned cars, we have an excellent service department and very own rental company. Give us a call at 800-380-4567 or visit us online at carcitycentral.com to view our locations and our current inventory.
Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the Office of State Farm Agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm Agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now back to the Car City postgame show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Back with the post-game show. Final score from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. North Myrtle Beach, 21. Lucy Beckham, 38, the number 5 seed, will advance to the second round where they will face White Knoll, the number 4 seed overall in this 5A Division II state championship tournament. Very evenly played game during the first half. And second half was just all Lucy Beckham. Lucy Beckham came out and kept firing on all cylinders as they did much of the second quarter. They just continued that, but the defensive effort for the Bengals really stepped up.
Yeah, they found a way. Like I said, at one point they had 10 guys in the box. They would have had 11, but we had a wide receiver out there that they had to match up on. Took the safeties, walked them up in the box too next to the linebackers, and just decided, like, we're not going to let you run the ball anymore, and took that away from the Chiefs. And we were still somewhat successful with it, but not successful enough to sustain anything in the second half, and it definitely made a difference for us.
Well, looking at the stats quickly, just trying to, let's see, 48. 58, that's 64, 70 yards of rushing on the ground in the second half for the Chiefs after putting up 297 rushing yards in the first half. So part of that is the fact that we didn't have the ball. I mean, when they got the ball, they controlled the ball and the clock.
Absolutely. They kept us from running as many plays as we wanted to run. And in turn, they got the ball and ran all that they wanted. So a steady dose of LaMonica off tackle and on the dive from the triple option just really kind of dismantled our defense slowly but surely, keeping them on the field and wearing them down.
I was going to say, just wear those guys down. I mean, when you've got those two guys, Jack LaMonica and Jaden Gathers just running at you the entire game. And I tell you one thing, he doesn't do a lot statistically, although unless I missed marking something down.
I thought Finn Gunner played a heck of a game.
7 of 7, 67 yards passing. I don't know, he's about 20 yards rushing. He didn't do a whole lot rushing, but he didn't have to.
He played very smooth. He ran the option really well. Of course, it's pretty easy to run the option when you got a giant fullback like that. Kind of makes some things easy when
you've got that
don't
many
pull
defenders
it like you should have. He
protecting.
still kind of takes care of you some. But I thought that he played a good game. I can't judge his play in anything but positive there.
We're going to go ahead and hand out our post-game awards. The North Myrtle Beach Bingo Hit of the Game. Jason Bellamy.
Yeah, Jason Bellamy actually had a couple of contributions to the conversation tonight. Playing pretty good over there, outside linebacker. I'm liking the possibilities of maybe next season that
Junior
being where
back.
he comes back and can play there with him and McCullough coming back at linebackers. And
then you've got Aiden McCullough, the younger McCullough, who's a freshman this year, be coming up as a sophomore, and he looks a lot like his brother, adding into that linebacker core. The crab catcher's catch of the game. This one was a bit of an asterisk to the crab catcher's catch of the game because we only had one, and it was for a 7-yard loss. But Parker Stevenson. Hey,
I mean,
you got to give the
catch of
award
the game
out
because it was the catch of the game.
Well, hey, Bubba Collins just won the city council seat.
Right.
He didn't have anybody running against him, so same thing.
Yeah.
Same, if there's only one, you win. Bubba Collins Insurance Premier Performer Award, as usual, always in the talk. Will McNeely. Will with 22 carries tonight, 148 yards, 3 touchdowns. Good luck. 3 touchdowns on the night for Will McNeely. Again, it's one of those tough not to give it to the junior quarterback. I was going to say, well, in all the other positions that he has played this year. Tonight, I think he was pretty much just quarterback and long snapper. Well, nope, I take that back because he did play other positions when Mason came in at quarterback. They're late in the fourth quarter. But coming back from the injury that Jaden Wilson had, and you go back and look at that hit that he took against Socastee, and there were a lot of people, me included, and I'm on the outside looking in, that were really worried about that young man coming back tonight.
Yes.
But Jaden Wilson has been ready to come back, has been wanting to come back, was cleared on Monday, went through all the protocols with practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, had to again pass with the doctors and also our athletic training staff, but was cleared to play tonight, and the young man comes out 17 carries, 146 yards.
And ran the ball harder than I've ever seen him run.
Oh, yeah.
He
was
ran
so
the ball
ready to
great
get out
against
there.
Socastee. I think I said it on the air that night. It was the best I'd ever seen him play. Tonight he came out and blew that out of the water. Ran the ball exceptionally hard. Great blocking as well, contributing to Will McNeely's success with running the ball. I can't say enough about this kid.
So for the second consecutive game that Jaden Wilson has played in, Jaden Wilson will be the Bubba Collins Premier Performer tonight.
And think about this, Wayne. Last game, so I'm just saying it. We got Will McNeely, Mason Walker, Jonathan Evans, and Jaden Wilson all coming back next year. Dustin Clement coming back at playing the H-back or wherever we end up putting. I mean, we got a lot of major contributors coming back next year to build off of. So,
well, and you look at those, and then you've got Blaine Lentz is another quarterback. You've got Braden Gaddis, who was the backup quarterback at the beginning of the year and was injured in that first in the first game of the year at Goose Creek, and that injury came after he had run like 40-something yards. And
surprise kicker tonight, too.
Yeah, and surprised me so much I didn't even know he was out there. But Braden Gaddis, he just got cleared to play, so he missed basically 9 games. You look at that, and all of a sudden you look, one of those young freshman quarterbacks, because now they've got the full off season. One of those freshman quarterbacks steps up, and now you can take Will McNeely and actually put him back at a running spot.
Fullback like
LaMonica.
I mean,
and maybe because he's not having to run the show he's got the help, now maybe you can put him in what is probably his best position, which is a defensive end.
Yeah.
Because I always look at the players, and, you don't always play them in the best position. You play them in the best position for you in high school. But, going forward, because he is going to be playing on Saturdays, with his athleticism and size, he is built for a defensive end at the college level.
Yeah, he
is.
And,
he's if we could put him there, that's a handful. So, like you were saying, a lot of young guys coming back for the Chiefs. basically the opposite of what we were looking at last year.
Don't get me wrong, there are going to be some holes. You know, we got Brycey Gore, Mike Cavallini, you know, guys like that, Asa Parker, you know, they're coming back, or they're not coming back next year. Dalen Bennett's another one. Keith Allison, we're losing some major contributors.
Losing some.
And if I leave somebody out, I don't mean to. I'm just saying, you know, I'm looking down the list. I see Ray Hanna's, you know, graduating this year. And, you know, there'll be some holes to replace, but there's a lot of positives coming back, a lot of contributors coming back that we can definitely build on.
Yeah, so a lot coming back. So we're going to take one final break. We're going to be back and wrap up this final broadcast of the 2025 season. You're listening to North Myrtle Beach High School football on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
HTC TV Max is the future of television. Stop paying the monthly fee for your cable box and launch the new streaming services today. Plus, with HTC TV Max, you can record your favorite shows, pause live TV, and start shows from the beginning when you're running late. Visit htcinc.net for a list of compatible streaming devices. HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
North Myrtle Beach Chiefs football is always brought to you by Bubba Collins Insurance of North Myrtle Beach.
I am proud to have been part of this broadcast since day one. I'm also honored to have served the last 4 years on North Myrtle Beach City Council and ask for your vote again this November. Go Chiefs.
Bubba Collins Insurance, insuring people, not things. For more than 40 years, a proud member of the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association of South Carolina.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
At Revolution Mortgage, we're here changing the game when it comes to your lending experience. Hey, I'm Brad Elliott, and our focus is communication, commitment, and integrity, making sure you're informed every step of the way. Whether it's your first home or your next investment purchase, we're here to guide you from application to funding with a team approach that puts you first. Whether you're looking to purchase in North or South Carolina, I'm Brad Elliott. Let's make moves. Call me today at 336-358-7275. Brad Elliott, NMLS 18854, Revolution Mortgage is equal to NMLS ID number 1686046.
Now back to the Car City postgame show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
As I've said a couple of times, year 19 of the Chief Sports Network started with Tyler Watkins and I, and through the years, Denver Cromer, Jude, you came in and filled in a couple of times when I was out, and then when Tyler moved for warmer weather and big waves down in Costa Rica, you joined full time, and 3 years now with you. 2 years with Max, joined us last year running the camera, and then stepping in with us on Tomahawk Talks and a lot of my baseball broadcast. You know, I can't thank you guys enough. It's it's
hey man, I just enjoy doing it. I just have fun. That's all. I'm having a good time doing it.
We get to travel around, laugh at Max sleeping 5 minutes after we get in the car, which he'll be doing shortly after we pull out. If I'm lucky, he'll make it out of the parking lot. But having Max here back in with us, he graduated last year over at Coastal. He has already committed to coming back next year, so hope that doesn't change. He does an excellent job with the camera. And I actually loved having him right here beside us, because a couple of times, you know, he sees things where he zoomed in and I didn't necessarily see a player, and he was pointing them out. So definitely a big thank you to Max Smith. Eric Weiss, the final boss of quality control. And Eric, I apologize for tonight. I also apologize for some other games where you were working your rear end off, sending me scores, but as things are going, I feel like I don't have enough time to sometimes get in those R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard while you're sending them to us. But thank you very much for 19 years of service. And I might throw you a shirt or a sweatshirt or something here and there, but I can't thank you enough or pay you enough for everything that you do sitting at home and keeping us on the straight and narrow as much as you can. The school staff, Ansley Morrow, principal, athletic director Tony Heilbron, for allowing us to continue doing this. But Tony, behind the scenes, and of course tonight was our halftime guest, but I can't tell you a time where I have asked Tony for something and Tony hasn't come through with it, or a favor of, can you make a phone call for me? I haven't heard from somebody, and Tony's got these guys on speed dial, and he can shoot them a text because these athletic directors work so well together. So thank you very much to Tony. The Chiefs Athletic Booster Club, Timmy Vereen, president, Susan Kingston, vice president. Those two work hand in hand. That's the glue. They're the glue behind everything that keeps Chiefs athletics at the top. And we've seen that. We talked about that at halftime tonight, what we've done through the fall season, now getting ready to go into the winter with boys and girls basketball along with wrestling. And then thanks to the coaching staff, I've got access to go to practice whenever I can make it out there. I go out there, stand on the field. I'm right there along with them. I want to hear what's going on so that I can bring those plays and sometimes some things that are said that I can say on air. It's nice to be able to do that. And Coach Greg Hill allows me that access, and then takes the time to do the pregame interviews, and sometimes takes a phone call at night or a text, and he always answers me, and I usually get the uniforms number changes. We've had a lot of that this year because we've had so many defensive linemen moving over to the offensive side, so you can't wear 50 as a running back. You've got to change to a running back number. So, but thank you to all of these people who have made year 19 one of the best yet, and we're going to have that 20-year anniversary starting off the third Friday of August in 2026. Jude Hunt will be back.
What are you supposed to give on like a 20th anniversary? Are you supposed to give like gold or diamonds or something like that?
I don't know. I just want to call 10 wins next year. That will be enough of an anniversary.
Okay.
Let's call a bunch of wins.
Let's do it.
Well, for Max Smith, Jude Hunt, Will McManus, again, thank you. I may have missed saying Will McManus. I think I did, and I've greatly apologized because Will has been our board op.
It sounds like you should have.
Will McManus back at WRNN talking about keeping us on air. Thank you for everything. I definitely don't thank you enough, and I don't even know if we've I think we've talked in person maybe once or twice through these years, but don't see you very often, but I talk to you a lot on Friday nights.
Many emergencies happen like 3 minutes before broadcast. You guys have no idea. It's like almost every week something goes on.
It's usually my fault.
It ends up with Wayne trying to talk to Will at the radio station miles and miles away from us, trying to get everything straight.
Like tonight, he had to call me 4 times.
But he's a lifesaver. He takes care of it, and then it's done. And
well, once we're connected, I don't have to worry about it. But Will, thank you for everything you do and putting up with us. And right now, you know what Will's saying? Shut up, guys. I want to go home. So, Will, thank you again. Thank everyone else for listening, watching, and so the 21st anniversary gift. Of course, Eric, you ask, he tells us. China and crystal, pearl jewelry, and silverware.
Okay,
hey,
so you can get
so we can eat some brisket barbecue. Thanks, everyone, again for listening for the Chief Sports Network, presented for all 19 years by Charlie Stewart, State Farm. Have a great off season, and we'll see you in 2026 on the Chief Sports Network.
Thank you for listening to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network. Be sure to visit and thank our major sponsors: Charlie Stewart State Farm, the Trey White team of RE/MAX Southern Shores, Revolution Mortgage, Elliott Realty, HTC, Beach Benefits Insurance Agency, First Choice Auto Sales, James Plumbing, Martin Heat and Air, Livingston's Cleaning and Restoration, Creative Consultants, Dews, State Senator Greg Hembry, the Nort Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center, Century 21 Thomas, HD Audio and Video, First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork, the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy team of RE/MAX Southern Shores, North Myrtle Beach Bingo, Boardwalk Billies, Atlantic Collision, and Bubba Collins Insurance.